What's going on, everybody? Definitely not at home right now. Definitely not at home. I'm currently in Batangas. We're in Batangas, waiting for some things to be approved so we can go to Calapan. But that's not happening. I hope it does happen. What's going on? I hope in the Philippines. I hope we are able to go. We started making our way out here. I'll wait for a little more people to come in. We started making our way out here about, was it 7 o'clock, Kay?
Mm-hmm.
Started making our way here at 7 o'clock, right?
The approval?
Yeah, no.
7-11.
Yeah, what's going on, Kay Dallas? How you doing? Yeah, we started coming out here at 7. And we're in Batangas waiting for our S-Pass to be approved. What's going on, Carl Vaughns? But that's just one thing about the Philippines, these processes out here. I'll get into it when more people get in. I'll tell you guys about this so you guys are ready. I'm sure you should be fine. You guys should be fine by the time you come. But being here right now and living here, woo, it's no joke. Mark Teller, what's going on? Gerard Whiting, how you doing? Carl Vaughns, doing good myself. I'm trying my best to stay in good spirits to tell you the truth. Tell you the truth, when you in the Philippines, right, you get certain people that power trip. What's going on? Al knows what I'm talking about. Al knows about this. Like these Philippines processes, right? Waiting on somebody to approve our pass so we can go to the province. And no, definitely not watching NFL. I was watching some kind of Discovery Asia. I'm not even watching it, to be honest with you. I'm not really a football fan. I'm not a football fan. I was a basketball fan, but I don't watch that anymore either. Yeah, no, Al. Yeah, no. I'm working on being patient. I am. With the way things happen, it's been a trying week, like really a trying month. With the way things been going. It's been a trying month. Al knows. Al is here. He's been dealing with it too for a little bit longer than me, so he knows what I'm talking about. A lot of times when you're out here in the Philippines, you're trying to process certain paperwork, especially in the province, because that's what's happening at the province. Next up on out, Julius Randle. Yeah, Julius Randle, he definitely been rocking last year too. He brought the Knicks back because he's the overall star of that team. But I want to get into this. And now, if you like to share a little bit, you can, man. But I want to get into this now. Let me get better my orange though. Just that citrus getting me is calming me down. So right now we're in a hotel. This hotel here.
It's Airbnb.
Well, it's Airbnb. It's 1,000 pesos, $20. It's not bad at all, right? You got a bathroom, got a separate bedroom, kitchen's behind me. I'm at the dining room table, not the kitchen table. I'm at the kitchen / dining room. It's not bad. I'll show you guys in my next video I'll do. I think I'm going to do a video about this too. But see what happens is, and Joanne knows about that. She's Filipino. What happens is, especially in the province, right? Sometimes you get certain people that'll, they know they hold the keys to you getting somewhere. They know it. And then they'll start power tripping with you, Like right now, and it's been this way with Cage Province for a while, right? We're trying to get in, and they have to pass the S-Pass. It's called the S-Pass. Now, me and Kay, this morning, we went, me and Kay went, and we got our COVID test. We both were COVID tested. We both negative. Now those results came in. What was it? About 4 hours ago, right? 4 hours ago. So the lady started working on the paperwork around probably 2.5 hours ago. Now she messaged Kay, right? She messaged Kay and she said, "Oh, I'm going to check and see why you guys coming to the province." Now in October, they said the province was open for all travel, like essential, whatever it may be, right? Or into Mindoro. See, the beautiful thing is that's why in Cebu, where Exotic Filipina is, and thanks for coming, Exotic Filipina, that she knows out there, everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome. They're not playing the games. Oh, we gotta have the S pass, and we gotta check this. But in a lot of other places in the Philippines, it'll drive you crazy. So the lady, right? Now, mind you, let me tell you guys how much we paid for the COVID test. Let me tell you guys how much we paid. Thanks for the super chat, Exotic Filipino. Now, the COVID test, right? For us to get the results in 12 hours, that costed $80 a piece. $80 a piece. About $8, 4,000 pesos.
$8 only?
Huh? $80.
No, I thought you said
$80 for Kay, $80 for me to get tested for COVID to make sure we're negative. Got that, no problem. Boom. Gave it to him. All right, so now we should be able to get in, right? No. The lady said, "Oh, what? We're gonna check your name." Like she said something about Pagalan, like we're gonna check your name, right? And I guess you're gonna check to see if we're returning residents. But it's like, but lady, we have a negative test. Kay said to the lady, but we pay 8,000. We pay 4,000 for each test. We're negative. And we have to, and the thing is, not only the fact that we paid 8,000, right? In order to get into Mindoro, you only have 24 hours from the negative test. So that went through 7, we got the results. That means, what is it now? 11, already 4 hours wasted. We literally have 20 more hours to go. And wait for this lady's response. And then she says she's gonna check our name. All right, so we got 24 hours to go. You said you're gonna check our name 2 hours after, so at 9 o'clock, you said you're gonna check our name, 9 p.m. Lady, we showed you our negative test, approve us and let us go. What happens is, and a lot of times use older people, they feel like they hold the keys to life a lot of times.
I sent you just in case.
Like, oh, you sent me one?
No, just
Yeah.
in case you got disconnected.
And they're power tripping, right? And they really are, guys. Because it's like, what are you checking the name? Like, what are you checking? Like, we have a negative COVID test. Okay, it's open to all travel. What's the problem? If you come to the Philippines to live and stay for good, prepare for that. Because it'll frustrate you. It'll frustrate you. And right now, I had to go live and calm myself down. I was driving Kay crazy. Because I'm in here in the hotel and I just want to scream out loud. Like I always had some weights, Because literally I wanted to punch the wall. Yes, Cebu governor called IATF power tripping too. Yeah, it's true. It's true. In the Philippines, they do that. They power trip out here. They're power tripping. And it's really that, like, people that power trip are people that usually that have like really nothing going on in their life. And I'm not trying to play people, but usually people that power trip are the ones that are like that. They have nothing going on, and they go, "I have power over this. Okay, how can I manipulate this situation?" And then they want to control other people. They want to control other people. But it's crazy, guys. The place we're going, that's what we're looking to move to. Okay, we actually have it set up to go view a bunch of different apartments, condos, homes. I'm talking about homes. We're gonna go out there and see homes, and the great thing is, this is the part of Kay's province where it has good internet, and we can go and start building our home in her hometown. And they're playing games. You can't get in. The same thing happened to her sister too. And this is the crazy thing. Like we can have Kay's sister's husband go look at the place for us, but who wants to do that, right? Now I tell you guys all the time, go see a place in person yourself, right? But so why would I go have somebody go look for me? He's not gonna see the things that me and Kay is gonna see. He's gonna accept things that me and Kay won't accept. You understand? He's a province boy. Like, that's my brother-in-law, but he's a province guy. He's a province boy, province raised. Even though he was in the city of Manila a lot of his life, he's still a province boy. He'll go for things that me and Kay wouldn't go for. So to me, having him look at it for us, and even taking pictures and videos, it's not good enough. Because there's going to be something there that's going to be a certain way, and me and Kay going to see it and go, okay, no, we don't want to live here. Maybe something about the area I fell off about. And nobody's going to know that but me. I have to see the area. I have to see everything. I have to feel everything. Because it's going to be something that made me say, maybe the noise. See, like, I have to listen for the noise. You guys know that. Because I just had that problem. I have to listen. I want to go to places, and I want to sit down in each place I go to for at least an hour or two. Because I want to see what kind of noise feedback I get. And I want to see it in the morning. Because that's the hours I'm going to be sleeping. So I'm going to get out there and I want to see that. I could easily have him do it for me, but, he's not going to look for those things. Me and Kay ourselves have to go look, and we can't do it. Because was it approved now, Kay?
No.
See?
Maybe sleeping already.
She's about to be sleeping. And the crazy, this is the thing, right? And I said this too. And Kay said it too just now. She may be sleeping already, right? She said, oh, no, I have to check the names. So it's like, hold up. She said that it was, 10 o'clock at night. So you got to check our names. So you're going to check that in the morning when you wake up? You got to check our names. How are you going to check that? Do you have a computer? Because I know probably you don't even have a computer. You're in the province. You're probably an older woman, no computer, nothing. What? No, Kay's my baby. Kay
Sure,
wants.
they have a computer, Jay.
Okay.
They're already there. That's already sitting.
Okay, it's already city. Okay. I'm not even trying to play, Kay. I'm not even trying to down people. I'm not
People
doing
there have more money because they're buying a lot of condominium right now.
Okay. No.
Their houses, people
No,
are selling
okay.
houses and businesses.
No. It's not, William Pope, I don't think it's that jealous. They're not jealous. I don't think it's that, but people power trip.
I'm happy we stay in this place, guys, because we're gonna end up like wet chicken. You call masang sisiw in Tagalog. We call, and I don't know how to say it in English, but it's wet chicken.
Yeah.
Like, what we're gonna do? Like, we're gonna be like waiting in the pier, because we're trying to stretch
that's
for
what almost happened.
hours.
If me and Kay didn't book this, we'd have been stuck in the pier right now. And we probably gonna sleep in the whole night here. We didn't plan, that wasn't the plan. The plan was for us to just be able to go straight there, but we can't. Because now we'd probably be stuck till the morning, and we may not get approved. So, and I have a feeling that's coming already. 8,000 down the drain. So yeah, you got money to waste. And it has nothing to do with me. Like, they don't know I'm a foreigner. They don't know I'm coming. They're thinking it's a Filipino case for speaking to them the whole time. But
No, he doesn't answer the call. He just replies the text.
and that's the thing, guys. See, a lot of times with these offices out here, government offices, we try to call them 1,000 times. We've called 5 different numbers. Haven't had one answer. I haven't spoken to one person yet. Not one person. The one person that did pick up the phone, was from another province. They weren't even from Case Province. We tried to call the S-Pass company, and someone from another province picked up. But it's kind of like we already have land there. We got to go to the province.
I think what we can do is go directly to Rojas, because the LGU there know me. They get approved, and then what we'll do is.
How are we going to come back to Calapan?
And then visit Calapan. While we're in Rojas, we're gonna go to Calapan.
You alright? Kay's stressed, guys. Kay's about to start crying. What? Relax. No, she's upset. Nah, guys, no, it's been, this week has been no joke. It's been no joke, man. It's really been no joke. It really hasn't been. It's been, but there's things that happen in the Philippines, and it's not complaining at all. And then, say if certain Filipinos see it, they say, oh, no, you're complaining. No, it's not. We spent 8,000 pesos already. And it's like they're playing around with the money. No, can't stress. Can't stress. I'm stressed. Because, and then she had to hear my mouth all day. Kay had to deal with me. And now I'm not flipping. Like sometimes I'll say something and she'll take it. I'm like, no, I'm not flipping on you. I'm talking about them. And she'll automatically like feel like, and I'll say no. Like, don't tell me to calm down because I should be like this right now. Because the things that happen here sometimes it won't fly anywhere else. And my boy Al, that's what me and Al was talking about. Like, we talked about it before, and he's actually out here now too. And these same processes driving crazy. I'm sure. Well, exotic Filipino is sweet in Cebu, so it's probably not the same for her because Cebu is different with the processes. But a lot of other. What's funny? I remember before, right? This was guys remember when I went to Puerto Galera, right? We had to go through a whole song and dance. It's the same process as Puerto Galera. We had to go through the whole song and dance.
No, but there's an agency who assists us.
We had an agency assist us. That's what happened. But it's almost like you gotta have an agency. But it shouldn't be like that. And you know what's funny? Cebu made fun of all these other provinces everywhere else and said, hey guys, everybody in Manila, you wanna go anywhere, come to Cebu. They said that because of what we're going through now. They know. Cebu knows what's happening in other places. It's like almost criminal what's happening. Like, we paid 8,000 to get the test. Now we're here and you won't let us in. It's nuts. But these things happen. Yeah. So you gotta have patience for that too. You have to have patience for that too. Like the other day, right? I'm gonna talk about it because these things happen here, right? Other day I was leaving from. You guys remember I was by Mall of Asia, right? I was staying over there in the condominium over there. Now you guys already know how to cab drivers here in the Philippines, right? You guys already know how to cab drivers over here in the Philippines. Now what happened was the guy, right? I feel crazy for saying this, but the guy, he, you know what the cab drivers do here? They'll get you in the cab first, right? So what happened was, I said, we going right up the block, right? It probably was like 60 pesos, right? Not even, like probably 60, everybody.
Maybe
60.
40 minutes, 40 pesos only because
Yeah.
the taxi flat rate is 40.
It's 40, yeah.
It's too near. It's like we can even walk. We have just bags.
We could have walked there. So what happened was, I wanted to pay that. I was going to give him 60, right? What happened was, we gave him 100, and I said, Kuya, you should have told us 100 before we came, right? So what happened was, he was like, no, the 100 gas. And he waited till we got in the car and was driving us, then said that. He stopped the car. I can't even tell you what happened there. I didn't do nothing. But, man, your patience gets tried here. That's all I gotta say. Your patience gets tried here. But I let Kuya have it. I had to. I let him have it. My patience was ready then. I haven't been getting sleep like that much. And he pulled that on me. And I got driven to like almost to the point of no return. And I felt bad. I felt bad about it. But I told him, I said, Kuya, because when we stopped, I said, when he stopped the car, I said, don't touch my bag. He had my bag in the front, right? Because he had no room in the trunk. And I said, I had a suitcase. I said, don't touch my suitcase. He stopped the car, jumped out, ran in front, took my suitcase out. I said, Kuya, I ought to beat the life out of you, right? And I said it so in a way and I caught myself, because I'm happy he didn't say nothing. If he would have said something, he would have found me, and I almost snapped. I didn't snap though. I was on the edge. Because he kept saying, gas. And I was like, cool, yeah, I'm not hearing that gas stuff. And then when he stopped, and I said, I said, you should have said that before you drove off. Before you drove off, you should have said that. I said, I would have beat your face in right now. And I was dead, and I was to the point where Kay had to snatch me. Because if he would have said something, I probably would have went to jail that day. Yeah. No, it is hard. Actually not that hard to stay in Manila. It's when you get people like that. What the guy did was straight criminal. Usually they tell you though, Manila. That's what I like. Manila's bad, but still they'll tell you most of the time. He got us in the car first, started driving. It's like he was robbing us in a way. It was robbery, the way he did it. The way he did it was robbery. And yeah, thanks for the super chat, Fuchsias. No, it was robbery, and that's the only reason why I got like that, because the way he did it, it was like Kuya. I said, Kuya, I said, you should have told us before we got in the car. You should have said, no, I'm not gonna drive you there for that. And we would have said, okay, no problem. I'm not gonna get mad at him for that. But he got us in the car, and then he did what he did, and he said, oh, gas, and started to drive, and he speeded up, and he's like mean, but you know how cab drivers are. He's like he's super.
That's our fault because we didn't ask the guy, but I was thinking like we're in a hurry.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna get our barangay clearance, because this place here you need to show that you're not positive. You need to get a birth and be heard barangay certificate, and we're trying to catch it because it's going to be Sabbath, and this guy is like, you can't trust anyone here.
Yeah, I know. Kay knows. Kay usually deals with it. But see what it is. What happens with Kay? Why she gets frustrated too. I call it out a lot of times. I do. It's hard to be to control. It's going to be hard to control patience and some queens. Well, you'll be all right though. You'll be all right. But it was the way he did it, Andre. The way he did it. It was like he did it like he was like he's strong on us, right? And I think he didn't expect me to react that way, because when I reacted, he was scared to death, and I felt bad. It's like the same thing I said, but you can't be too nice. And this was after I made that video. I made the video before I did that. And the way he did it, it's like he's strong on me. It's like he took, and the funny thing was he didn't get the money yet. I could have jumped out the cab and not paid him. But I'm not like that. I said, I gave him the 100. I gave it to him. I think you gave it to him, right, Kay? You gave him the 100 when we got the cab, right? Kay gave him the 100.
It's only 100. Actually, guys,
No, it wasn't.
Actually, Jay usually like give a tip.
I give more. I give above and beyond.
This guy is like
he snatched it. I don't like the way he did it. Like
for instance, it's super close.
Yeah,
we just walk, but we're in a hurry and we have a lot of bags.
Yeah, it's dog eating dog. What is true. And what happened was it was the way he did it. Like for instance, usually we get a ride from the grocery store home. It usually costs like 120 pesos, right? But what I usually do is when they drive us home, I'll give them like 180 or 200 pesos, just because, right? Because I know that I usually tip because I'm from New York, and New Yorkers tip. Not all, but I like to tip. I'm used to it. And I tip, and I do the same thing in the Philippines. So when somebody tries to like get over that, I feel hurt. Like it hurts my feelings, you know. Like a lot of times, the strongest people you see out there, like they got feelings. Their feelings get hurt easy. And I'm sitting there like, oh, I'm a nice guy, you know. You should go do me okay. And I was already on edge for the whole week. And so what happened was when he did that, he was, and you know, some of the guys in Manila, they're talking like, oh, well, you know, my dad, you know that talk. You guys know, and he's driving the car. Well, you know, that I have to get. And he stopped the car. I got the car. I said, I ought to beat your face. I said, don't touch my suitcase. I jumped out quick, got my suitcase at the front. I said, I ought to beat your face around. I walked over to him. And then he kind of backed off, and I said,
I told him, Kuya, he was upset, Kuya, because you're charging too much. It's like, it's too close, guys. If we doesn't have some bags,
it was literally
if we're not in a hurry, because it's Sabbath already, we should just, walk it, because we walked it in the evening.
Yeah, we did.
And this.
But the thing is, guys, you know, when you get to the Philippines, you gotta be ready for that. For things like we're going through right now.
Yeah, you couldn't trust anyone.
Yeah, things we're going through right now. We paid $8,000, and she should have approved it. Actually, it should have already been.
No,
approved.
we have all the complete requirements. Like I already called and balanced all the requirements, and
she said, "I'm gonna check your name." She said, "I'm gonna check your name." But what are you gonna do? Check our names in a computer in the province? Because you're probably not gonna see the name.
Babe, we can actually stay in Tita Gladys' house, but we're gonna rent it for a month until we're able to travel back to the province.
To the Gladys?
Yeah, we can transfer our.
But no, it has no internet.
No, we can transfer a Converge there.
But it's gonna take a while to transfer there.
No, I'm gonna go to the main office, the main office.
See? Yeah, I don't know what's happening right now. See, Kay kind of already gave up. That's what's happening. Kay's somehow transferring the internet because Kay's her aunt has a condo out there, right? Her aunt has a condo out there, and well, no, Mike's not connected. Because we had to go get a test in Manila, and in Manila to get a 12-hour test is $4,000 each person. And what happens is the people in the province, Mike, they can care less what you got done.
Yo, we all negative. We're negative.
They can care less. We got negative tests. He's looking at her in the face.
I have negative. I have barangay clearance from the barangay.
Yeah, we got barangay clearance. We got everything we need. We got all the papers.
We have a complete requirements, and she said that. She can even pass it. I should just find someone like to approve it.
Yeah.
Because I'm just scared it's a scammer, but she just find someone who can do some miracle. And it's like these people you cannot do it in the nice way, in the good way. They wanna like find someone who can.
Yeah, the Carl Bonds was definitely a power trip, and it happens here. It happens here. Like people like it happens everywhere. It happens in the U.S. too, but it's different here because in the U.S. they'll pull it a little bit, but they won't pull it the way they pull it here. Here in the Philippines, it's like, oh, well, no, I'll tell you what to do. It's like they're guarding this area here. Like, no, you can't come in. Like, it's weird, guys. It's bugged out, and it's not the city. It's the people in these positions that are doing it. This lady in this position is power tripping herself, and they do it. Guys, let me give you an example. Let me give you an example of what I mean, right? Jollibee, for instance, right? As simple as Jollibee. And I know exotic Filipinos, I don't know if it's like that, Cebu and Jollibee there, but if it happened here or it happened in the grocery store, right? You'll be in a grocery store and you'll say, oh, give me another plastic bag. Guys, I'm telling you no lies. This happened in the grocery store, right? I just didn't talk about this stuff yet. Because I think I should have. I think I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to make
Yeah, you're going to say you're complaining.
If you're going to say I'm complaining, but I'm not complaining, it really happens.
Sometimes you just need to talk about what's really happening here.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. What happens, a lot of people don't talk about it. But a lot of people may not experience it. But this is what happens. Like, and it doesn't happen all the time, but with some people, it happens. Like when a person works in the store, right, they power trip naturally. Say a person could work in Jollibee and you'll get one ketchup or something. They'll give you one ketchup or two ketchups, right? Or two ketchup packets. Or not even that. Like say we was in this grocery store in Moa. We was in Moa SM, and the lady gave us a bag, and she tried to give us a smaller bag, right? But we needed a bigger bag because the guy packed a whole bunch of our stuff in a smaller bag, in a bigger bag, and they gave us another small bag, and we said no, split it up. Oh no, I'm sober. We said split it up.
You don't drink.
Yeah, I don't drink Gold Crown. We said split it up and give us two regular size bags, right? So they split it up eventually, but then they had attitude about it, right? And the thing is, guys, if anybody knows SM, me and Kay have spent probably in a year, probably over 100,000 pesos.
Yeah, we have prestige.
You have a prestige card. This is the prestige line, like the top line.
The prestige is you need to spend 200,000 every 2 years.
You need to spend every 200,000 every 2 years. So we spent 200,000 in 2 years in SM, right? I mean, we bought TVs, all types of stuff like that. So, and they're being stingy like that in the prestige line. They have a line for the people that usually spend more money. And we don't look at it like, oh, yeah, we bigger than everybody. But we're in that line, and they were being stingy with the bags. And it was like, and I was like, see, the thing is, me and Kate, we don't complain. We don't go complain to the manager and say, oh, well, you need to reprimand that person, because they'll probably get fired. So we don't do that. But like things like that, power trip. You know, you have a lot of times Filipinos go power trip with things like that. You know, but then what happens too? They said, oh, well, no, the manager's gonna get upset and say, you know, we should be doing this and we shouldn't be giving this out. It's like, well, no, your manager's not gonna get upset. I said, you seem like the only one that's gonna get upset. Why would your manager complain about you bagging our stuff right? You know?
Even my sister, when she tried to go back to the province,
yeah.
My sister husband, Mike, he even scolded the person who passed this S-Pass. He scolded him like, "What are you doing? We're from the province." It's like, "What is this?"
Yeah, Alpina, it happens. People will trip over bags. It's the Philippines, man. And Al said it. Like the manager said something about the ketchup. Yeah, they do. But it's like, do you know how much money KFC makes? Jollibee makes? You're getting like this over ketchup? Or it's really serious like that. It'll be like that over plastic bags in the store. Like, it'll blow your mind. You'll be like, what? You won't believe it. These establishments make millions, literally millions. Like, actually, not pesos, millions of dollars a year. And they're stingy with ketchup and bags. You know, it'll blow your mind. Or like processes, you know, in the Philippines. People power trip. Power tripping is a big thing, and it needs to be stopped. You know? It needs to be stopped. And it probably can't be stopped, because it's the individual person that does it. Me and Kay actually.
I told the girl, you use too much attitude, and she kept, I know.
Yeah.
It's just for the plastic, and you buy it.
Guys, it's really, it happens here, but
we just don't talk about it too much.
We don't talk about
it.
It comes across the wrong way. Yeah, it comes across. If we talk about it all the time, it'll come across that we're complaining.
Yeah.
It would. And it probably would be complaining, but right now, no. I said, no, let me talk about it. Because it's good to talk about it right now, to keep myself calm, you know? And also let you guys know, these things happen in the Philippines. You gotta be ready for it, you know? You won't know until, like, you're here. That's the thing, like, you'll be here for 2 months and go, oh, Jay told me about this. And Al know. Me and Al have had conversations. Just me and him talking about it. Yeah, these things happen. You be like, huh? You have some people in here that don't care. Some people in the Philippines, oh yeah, get it. But then you have others that are just, and it blow your mind. It's like, what's that about? You know?
I've been in forever.
Yeah, what's going on, Pay Forever?
And thank you for the super chats.
Yeah, thanks for the super chats.
Actually, I messaged you. I said it's too much. Like, we already have complete requirements, and we have a negative PCR test, and you can even approve it.
Mm-hmm. We blessed got a Popeyes our whole town. I know for 2 weeks, yeah. Hillbilly country so slow. But you know, and now I'm happy we got this place. We actually decided to get this place as soon as we didn't even go to the pier. We came straight to here. And I'm happy we did.
You know, we're gonna be look like crazy. They're waiting for the S-Pass
and I would say even supermarkets, or most of them, don't even use a conveyor belt. You have to manually push all the items forward yourself. Oh, that must be out there in Bacolod. They have conveyor belts here. But no, sometimes they don't work though, a lot of times. also had an issue similar to the cab driver. Had to check him for driving too goddamn crazy. I didn't want to. But yeah, no. Sometimes you do. Drivers in Manila are bugged out sometimes. But you can find some of the best drivers in the Philippines and in the worst at the same time. You can get the best and the worst. It's like the best and worst of both worlds. And I mean, that's why I made a video talking about it, because me and Cave experienced these things. But this year, guys, look out for that, for the power tripping. Because it'll catch you off guard. It'll catch you by surprise. And usually I call it out. You know, another thing I don't like that happens in the Philippines is they close them whenever they want to. Everybody does it. Every province, even Manila. Stores just close. Like, say, it'd be like the store's supposed to close at 5, and it'd be 4 o'clock, store be closed. You'd be like, the store's closed already? It's 4. Don't go nowhere late in the Philippines.
And also, guys, maybe don't visit yet until there's too much, if the tourist is open.
Yeah, if the tourist open, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. If the tourist opens, wait a little bit.
Yeah.
Don't come to the Philippines right away.
Unless they really want to be there, you know.
Unless you really want to meet your lady, but
if you just
want to travel, don't come as soon as it opens.
I think we should just transfer in Cebu. It's so easy to.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm feeling like that too. Like, might as well just go to Cebu. Don't go to over nothing. Everything's open. Because the way they act in here, it's nuts. It's crazy.
It's like your own
Because
province.
especially if we can't get into the province now, me and Kay, we may have to just hold off on building a house. We can't build a house. We're not there. That's true. I'm just chill for a bit after it opens. Yeah, I mean it's gonna be best to chill for a couple of months, unless you go to somewhere like Cebu.
Usually close, by the way, so you need to make sure if
It's gonna hurt.
We
usually close on the weekend.
No, the government is always 1 minute close, or suddenly it's gonna be ECQ. So if you really miss your girl or your family, just visit and leave right away, or stuck in one province.
Oh no, Frank Ellis. Happens all the time. You can ask a Filipino. I'm sure it even happens where ours. I'm sure it even happens where exotic Filipinos at. Stores close when they want to. I remember what happened. What store closed? Even recently, okay? What store was it? The other day. Remember what store was closed like a whole hour early? It happens all the time.
I forgot.
See, I remember one day I try to go to government offices, even do it sometimes.
Yeah, banks close sometimes at 3
Yeah.
p.m. guys. Banks.
Banks, yeah.
Close at 3 p.m. You cannot even enter no more.
Banks close at 3, but that's fine though. They close at normal times in the banks.
No, they should be closing at 4.
It should be, but yeah, that's true. Sometimes, yeah. Businesses out here close whenever they want to close. Yeah, Kay's fine. She got all turns out. It blow your mind, like, because you know where we all from. You know, you can make it to a restaurant, right, or something else, even establishment. They'll be open right to the nail to like 4:59. Then they're closed. They'll let people in at 4:59. Not in the Philippines. You got to be somewhere at 5. It closes at 5. Oh, you got to get there at 2, because they just might close at 3. If they're not getting business, they might close at 3. That's the Philippines. It's like we don't do what we're supposed to do. We do what we want to do. And the crazy thing is, guys, this happens with major establishments sometimes. I remember one day this happened with this bar. I wanted a pizza pie, right? I wanted a pizza pie. The mall closed at 5. Sparrow wasn't getting any customers. They closed at 3. Now I almost complained to Sparrow about it, because I'm like, man, corporate doesn't know y'all are closed at 3, because they won't be having it. The manager be fired. Everybody be fired in here. Probably just the manager. But I didn't say nothing though, because I didn't want to, you know, take away people's livelihood. So I don't say nothing. Yeah, in a condo, they'd be strict. They aren't thinking about staying open longer to catch more customers. Yeah, exactly. You're supposed to stay open longer. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're supposed to stay open. Yeah, guys, I'm in a This is connected to a
Yeah,
house
I
here.
can hear you. I can hear our voice here is too loud.
Yeah, no, but you're supposed to stay open longer to catch a little bit of customers. Like, and I said to the kid the other day, right, Kay? I said, Kay, usually when you have a store, say you're not busy all day. That customer that comes in, say you close at 5. That customer that comes in at 5, has anybody ever worked in the store, right? And then it'll be right before close, and a person will come in and just buy up a bunch of stuff. They'll spend like $500 to $1,000. I'm sure you guys worked in a place like that before. And you're like, man, they're closing, but then there's a big. That's why stores are supposed to stay open and close. They don't care about that in the Philippines. They don't think about that. It's borrowed. It is huge in the Philippines. And it started in Queens. I know, yeah. It started in Queens. And I think it started in the first, I think I went to the first one. That wasn't it. I've been to the one in Valley Street. That's the first one I've been to. But no, these things happen out here. And it's not right because sometimes it's a big establishment like a Sbarro or not down. They would never do that there. That's one thing. That's one place it wouldn't happen at. Places like that, Jollibee's, that would never happen. But banks, other establishments, it can even be big names. Where I'm sure if I went and complained, I'm sure the manager would be getting fired like that. But yeah, it happens. It happens. So you want to get somewhere, especially if you got a craving, food craving, or if you just need something, if you just need something, get there early. As very new outbreaks are happening in China, that reminds me of how this whole pandemic all started. I hope it doesn't get spread any further. Well, of course it can get spread further because they're, especially to the Philippines, because China is on a green lane. It's a green lane country. It's a green country. China and what's the other one, okay? And I think North Korea and a couple other places. A green country, so yes, it's not gonna stop. This pandemic thing is not stopping, man. It's not stopping. But me and Kay is just not happy with the way they're patrolling the Philippines. It's like too much. We're negative. We already got the barangay clearance. It's like, what else? You gotta check our names to see if we're returning residents? Like, huh? Like, what? It's crazy.
Yeah, what if you're from Oriental Mindoro and you stay for Manila for a long time and you don't have ID in the province?
You don't have that anymore, yeah. That's what I'm like, what is she checking? That's what I'm saying. Because, like, we don't have no IDs there. But we are returning residents. You understand? Like, what are you checking the names for? We're returning. That means we're coming back. No, I'm not reporting cab driver. I mentioned that too. I thought about it, but I'm not reporting. I don't, KB.
No, and guys, what he said to me, oh ma'am, sorry, but sir, he's speaking English. Because in this, Shell residence, we charge too much. Or we charge flat 100, even it's closer. Now he's saying, because the gas is expensive, speaking in English.
Yeah, no, he's saying English,
sir, the gas is expensive, sir. What expensive? No. It's too close. Like,
I know.
Literally, like 2 minutes away. If by foot, it's gonna be like.
But now I got so upset with the cab driver because he was talking to me. He was talking to me like I'm a foreigner that's not there, don't live in the Philippines, right, Kay? Mm-hmm. He don't realize he was addressing me like that. It's like, who you talking to? I know you give me a bunch of nonsense, and not even that. It's like, who do you think you're talking to? Like, you trying to run game, and it's not even game. You're just bullying me. He didn't understand that, and it's like, and I get tired of cab drivers doing it. They do it all the time, and cab drivers they stop doing it actually because a lot of cab drivers don't get rides, right, Kay? Nobody takes cabs no more in the Philippines because it wasn't just foreigners getting ripped off. They were ripping off Filipinos too.
He's the bad example of a cab driver, so that's why some of the cab drivers was being affected. Because some of them are very nice, they drive okay, but because of those people, that.
Al, it's not an excuse though, Al. It's not an excuse, and God, I should have made videos about all this stuff. It's just true. Al, what it is, Al? the customer service, believe it or not, guys, is actually better in the States than the Philippines, and that's facts. And I'm not trying to play the Filipinos. Filipinos are very lovely people, but the customer service is actually better. It depends on what areas. Like for instance, hold up, my battery's dying, guys.
You wanna charge it?
Hold on, wait.
You got it.
It's charging, but
This one, you got it.
oh, connected to there.
Yeah.
That's why. Put that thing on there. Yeah. It's still not charged, right?
It is the charge.
Okay.
Because I was
Yeah,
using
yeah,
this
yeah.
when I joined your live before.
But okay. But yeah, what I mean by that, yeah, car phones went from talking about.
No, guys, I wasn't able to check the number, the plate number no, because we're in a hurry. We need to catch and get the.
Let me tell you this. This is facts. It wasn't about that. It wasn't that I really want to check the plate number. I don't want nobody to have their livelihood taken away from me. Yeah. I'm a big believer in that. I tell that to Kay all the time. I am too nice. I am.
That's why sometimes
I don't want-
we don't like to complain.
I don't complain like that because I don't want to see them get their livelihood taken away from them.
Lose their job.
They're gonna lose their job. Maybe they should. Guys, man. Yep, customer service is way better. And yep, it is way better, Al. I know. Oh, sorry. It is way better there. Let me tell you why. Because when I worked in US, right, I worked in jobs like I worked in a food place at the beach. I worked in the beach, when I was younger, I was 17.
No, it's not too nice, favorite.
No, I am nice.
It's
And when I worked at the beach, I worked in the concession stand, and I also sold sodas, and I did customer service jobs, and I had to get cursed out sometimes, guys. And you know what happened? I would be so quiet. It wasn't like the Filipino, like yes sir, because usually if you get upset, they get frazzled and they don't know what to do. I'll look them straight down, and then when they're done cursing, you know what they would tell me after? Like, man, I'm sorry, man. You sat there and listened to everything I said. Like it was nothing. And then you smiled at me like I was crazy and then told me what I needed to hear. And I said, no, it's not that. I said, it's just that this happens all the time. And I tell people that. I said, I understand how you feel. I said, but I'm not going to hold it against you and give you the same attitude you give me. Oh, man. People always want to give you all the money, want to tip you like crazy because customer service with a smile and getting bashed at the same time, it's not like that here. And that's facts. I love Filipinos. Filipinos they're real though. Filipinos are one of the realest people on earth. They are. Because they don't know how to give customer service. And that's real. They speak what they say and it's not good. It's not good that they do that. Like the same thing when we in the grocery store, we say we need an extra bag. Oh, my manager's gonna flip, and you shouldn't be telling me your manager's gonna flip. Like, why would you throw the manager under the bus like that? Like, that's the worst thing to do. Yeah, you know how to cut off people's route? Exactly. They don't know how to do that. They automatically, the lady jumped into, and they were upset that day with the bags got. Y'all should have seen it. It would blow your mind. You're like, man, this is the Philippines, because no, it happens. I'm not bashing the Philippines. I'm just saying the truth of what happens. And what happens is Filipinos don't complain. And Filipinos need to complain a little bit. There's some that do, but they don't. They're so used to taking things and accepting not good service. And I always say something. I don't flip out, but I always say something because everybody deserves good service. Managers put more pressure on employees in the U.S. Here they don't. No, actually, the managers put more pressure here. But it doesn't work the way they do it. See, managers in the U.S., they show pressure and they also show love. They show love. I don't think the managers out here show that kind of love like that. You have some that do, but then they just like, oh, do what I say, do what I say, do what I say. Every manager I've had in the U.S. that have put pressure on me has also showed me love and showed me why I need to do it right. You understand? Yeah, some do complain, but most don't. Yeah, I know. Some do complain, I know. I've known a lot of Filipinos that complain, but most Filipinos are used to just taking stuff. And don't get me wrong, Filipinos always speak up. That's why they had the rebellions in the Philippines, got their country back, independence, but because the country's big on standing up for itself. they don't just take things lying down. But for the most part, though, most people won't complain here. That's why there'll be a lot of people that get away with bad service. But let me tell you one thing Filipinos will do, right? Like, say if a restaurant has bad food, right? Say if a restaurant has bad food, Filipinos won't complain about the food. They just won't go to the restaurant. You know, when in the US, the thing to do, everybody complains about the food. They'll have a bad review on Google. They have a bad review all over the place. That doesn't really happen in the Philippines like that. Even I don't need bad reviews. It happened the other day, guys. I went to a Chinese restaurant on Manila Bay. I wanted to talk about it to y'all so bad. I wanted to tell you guys so bad. I talked about it. I was going to put it in my video. I didn't put it in because I don't like to bash restaurants here. But I think I'm going to have to start writing reviews and having a website where the reviews on these websites are out. So when foreigners come, they know the websites to stay away from.
Yeah, guys.
They know the restaurants and they know the businesses to stay away from.
There's a lot of restaurant here that's too expensive. You spend 1,000.
And you don't get food.
Well, it's better to eat in 100 pesos.
Yeah. Like, yeah, that's true. It's like a lot of times you're better off eating that in the cafeteria in SM Mall than eating at a restaurant. We ate at a Chinese restaurant. I spent 1,200 pesos, guys, and didn't even get meat.
The order of Jay is Sichuan chicken. It's a lot of
bones.
We look like fishing some chicken.
It was fried bones.
We look like we're fishing some chicken because it's too much.
And then we complained to the restaurant, right?
The manager went there.
The manager knew he was sympathizing with us. Like, yeah, no, they're so cheap. He's a Filipino.
Then he said, "Sir, ma'am, because it's already packed like that, and then they put little chicken only. But the chicken, guys, is not even chicken breast. It's not even boneless chicken. So it's a chicken that any part of the chicken, and then you're just gonna get a little bit of the meat on it."
You know, if anybody's ever cooked in the kitchen, you know what they did was they picked all the bad parts that don't have much meat on it. And you don't put that and make a dish like that with something you're charging 500 pesos.
So we're not eating in Chinese food in this restaurant anymore, especially that one in Moa, guys, in Bay.
It's in by the Bay.
It's in by the Bay. It's a Chinese restaurant.
There's a Chinese restaurant there.
The price is all 339 and up.
Yeah, it's 339.
I'm happy we didn't order the big size.
Oh, we got the big size. I'd have been.
And the other order of Jay is kung pao chicken. There's a lot of nuts, but the chicken is 4 pieces, 5 pieces.
Let me tell you guys what happened.
Small.
I was so upset when we left the restaurant, right? No, because I was a waiter before. I did all the service jobs. But so I left the restaurant, right, y'all? And I'm so upset, I couldn't even look the guy in the eye. I couldn't even look him in the eye. Because, like, I paid 1,200 pesos and I didn't get full. Right, kid? When I left there, guys, I got 3 different meals. I left there and still had to order food when I got home before I started working. And this is right before I started working. So we ordered the food, ate there on the bay. I left there, I'm still hungry. I'm actually hungry. And I had to order food again. And I don't need much food to get full. If you go to the Philippines, for the most part, avoid other expats. Well, yeah, that's true somewhat, to some extent. To some extent. Not so much that you have to avoid them.
Avoid what?
Other expats. It's not so much that you feel you need to avoid other expats. The expats avoid themselves. Where's the restaurant you've been to? So I've been everywhere. I've been to almost every restaurant here, except for the ones that serve pork. Except for, like the belly chan, stuff like that. I've been pretty much everywhere. But, yeah, guys. It's a lot of things that, and what's gonna happen, y'all, and this is what I'm saying. These things are gonna give you the feeling of, oh man, like these services and things like that, it's gonna blow your mind. You're like, man, I don't wanna be. Some of you guys are gonna really think that. And I forgot who I think Carl runs. I think Carl runs is there. I can tell from the way he's talking. Because I'm talking about the customer service. He's like, yeah, I've been saying that. I think Carl Bones lives here too. Any foreigner that lives here knows what I'm talking about. They know. And you gotta have the patience for it. You gotta have a lot of patience to live in the Philippines. It really takes a lot of patience. And look right now. That's why I want to talk to you guys tonight. Look what I'm going through right now. You know, and Kay was literally over here crying. Yeah, you hear her in the back. That was real tears.
No, I'm crying because I'm upset. It's like
I know you're upset.
I'm just want to go back to my province just to say for 2 nights. They can even approve that.
Well, Ken Lip, I'll tell you what happened. Ken Lip, most expats, right? See, Ken Lip, I'm an expat. That's a natural, real guy. And I'm not talking about like a gangster. I'm talking about like a genuine person, right? A genuine person. Most guys that come here, a lot of guys are hiding, or if they're not hiding, they're, you know, they didn't have the life they wanted where they were, and they just avoid people. There's a lot of guys here that's just like off, and you don't want to be cool with them anyway. But yeah, it's just a lot of guys like that, and for the most part, they'll almost avoid you because they don't want to be seen out there, and it's fine. I usually don't want to be cool with people like that anyway. You know. Have I made expat friends? Yeah, I have.
It's not charging. It's charging.
No, the battery is what's charging now.
Okay, good.
I've made expat friends there, but I don't look to make them too much. I had a friend when I was living in Pasay. He was cool, but we wasn't really tight like that. But me and him would talk sometimes. But you know, he was a stay to himself guy. I was always working, and so it just was that. We hang out when we see each other, and then it was just that.
Drink some water, baby.
Hmm?
Finish your water.
It seems that some expats get territorial. It wasn't because I see it online. It's like a gimmick challenge. Well, it's not that it's territorial. See, what happens is, how you doing, Andy?
Or we can just stay in the same apartment and just keep leaving everything there.
What do you mean keep leaving everything?
Keep going to Airbnb every Monday,
Oh, no, we can't do
Tuesday,
that.
Wednesday.
No, we can't do that. We can't go
No, until the province is open for like
Yeah, we
Because
can figure something out.
they're GCQ right now, but still, why it doesn't announce that non-essential can enter,
Yeah,
and we have the complete requirements we can still enter.
I know. But let's have some hope, okay? Hopefully,
Hopefully, she wake up and she will decide.
she said, I need to let them in.
So I was telling her like
Yeah.
we spent 8,000 pesos just to do this, and it's all negative. We have complete requirements, and you cannot even approve it.
I think some expats really are like that. I think some expats really want paradise to themselves. You know, I think a lot of expats, especially older ones too, they don't want younger expats in here in the Philippines. This is facts. They don't want younger expats in the Philippines. They don't want the competition, but it's really not because the Filipinos gonna feel the older guys anyway. They're gonna be for them. They're gonna feel the older guys and have more money. They're gonna feel the older guys more responsible. Not necessarily true, because you have older boys. It's a lot of older baby boys in the Philippines. There's a lot of older retired little boys in the Philippines that are expats that you guys may even watch. You know, and that's just facts. That's just facts. So that really doesn't matter. But still, no, a lot of guys are like that. They'll have it to where they feel, you know, they'll tell guys you should be here only to be here you have to be retired, and that's just a crock of knot. It's so cheap to live in the Philippines. Anybody can come live in the Philippines if you are responsible and you work things out the right way. Anybody can live here. But they'll make it seem like, oh, you know, they make a whole bunch of retired videos and make it seem like, oh, it's rules to retirement and you gotta be like this to be retired. And it's like, it's a crock of nonsense. You know? Hey bro, if you don't give us the full story of the Philippines, then you're not being. No, I do, David Johnson. I do. I always give you guys the full story. David Johnson, I'm the only one that, and I'm not trying to point it out, but it's true. David Johnson, you probably haven't watched a lot of my videos. I'm really the only guy that talks about every single situation here. I don't talk about a lot of things like this because it's like a little bit nitpicking. You get what I'm saying? For me to start nitpicking and talk about the extra bad things that would drive me nuts. But I'm talking about it right now, David Johnson, so I'm giving it to you. You know, I always usually give it no matter what. I can't hold it in. I always give it.
John Thomas.
But
Actually, I'm happy guys Jay go live because I was telling this go live because he's so stressed. He's like he's going to get high blood.
No, I was gonna take a shower and go to sleep, yeah. But no, I was gonna
It's happy that you go live.
You know, I need to relax
also
my mind.
talk to other people.
No.
I'm joking.
I was fun, no matter what. I was fun.
No, really do.
But really, Kay needed this more than me. Kay needed me to go live because guys, and I was gonna go live anyway. That's the thing. But I was almost not gonna do it live because I was so stressed, and Kay was so stressed. Because guys, we're literally sitting here in this little hotel Airbnb, and in our mind, we may be going home. We may not be going to get on that boat. We may be spinning back around and going home.
I'm so happy we stay here tonight.
Yeah.
We're gonna get sick and waiting in the beer just for them to approve this.
Yeah. If we'd have, oh man, it's 12. We would have been there for 5 hours already. Yeah. See, expats can go broke here over time if they don't adjust their spending habits. Yeah. How is inflation gonna be after the country opens? Oh no, inflation is gonna happen. As far as how can I say it? It won't be inflation. Let me tell you guys what's gonna happen. Things are gonna be crazy in the Philippines. I just got news. I was with my boy today, and Thailand is already strict on what they got going on. And
they're opening November 1.
And they're opening November 1.
46 countries.
Huh? I know. No, but they how can I say it? My boy was telling me something with the way that they're like you gotta pay your way in. A lot of guys are not gonna want to pay their way into the country. It's like it's real expensive. I forgot what he was telling me. He said with another country too. It's crazy. A lot of guys. He said nobody's in Thailand right now because guys, people are coming in now. More people are gonna come in, and he said something with the visa run's not gonna be the same. It's gonna be too much. I forgot what he was saying. It's over 50 pesos to $1. We eating out here. Yeah.
I'm a peso millionaire.
Yeah.
It's okay for a few months to enjoy it, but if you want to travel, you have to be that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for even me, guys. So somebody asked you, Jay, that he wanted to visit the Philippines, and he has 1.5.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
150,000.
Yeah, somebody asked me. They said they wanted to visit the Philippines for a month.
$3,000.
For $3,000. And
no, for almost 1.5.
For 1.5 months, yeah, for 6 weeks. And my thing was this: was he young, kid?
I don't know.
I'm gonna answer him right now. He said he was come here for 6 weeks with $3,000. Now you can do it if you're not planning on going anywhere. If you want to come see a lady, spend time with her, the family, and stay within a budget, you can come to the Philippines with $3,000 for 6 weeks. You can come to the Philippines with $3,000 for for 6 months. You know, it can be done. But how do locals survive with the high cost of rent there? Oh well, no, actually, it's not high for locals. Like for instance, CD, where we're going to, right? And that's why me and Kay, I'm actually stressed out because where we going, CD, there's rents for whole apartments and for like $120 for like, there's actually rents, guys, for like $60 a month. Where we going, we want to go. $60 a month. You can rent out a 1-bedroom apartment. $60 a month. 1-bedroom apartment, kitchen, everything. 63,500 pesos, $60-$70 in the province. Jay, thanks for the information on that. So if you work on that, yeah, definitely. That's gonna. Let me tell you guys something, right? Now, where I'm moving, right? There's a place I was looking at, 6,000 pesos. So you mean to tell me I would go from 20,000, no, 19,000 right now, to 6,000 pesos? So that means if I'm in the province, right, I got something for 6,000 pesos, right? And say if it was noise happening, you mean to tell me so if noise happening, I can get another place for maybe 4,000 to go work there or maybe even sleep there if it's noisy where I'm at?
That's what I was thinking. We should just accept the 6K, but
Half. The crazy thing is half. Me going there to 6,000. What do you think is coming after this? Half.
maybe.
A car. Automatically. I'm gonna get a brand new car. Like, why would I not? I would be dumb not to.
Maybe.
I better get a car and still pay less than I'm paying now.
I think we should just accept the 6K so we can get. I think we cannot even see it. We go there and then it's not really like the same picture, right?
Oh, you're saying so she can help us out, right?
Yeah, because I know like subdivision.
She's probably asleep. She's probably. I don't like making decisions like that.
No, not right now.
Yeah.
No, the next time we're gonna come back and see everything is like we're not going back to Manila like what we're gonna try to do right now.
Yeah,
This is
no.
the place. We just like go and leave after a few
Yeah,
months.
we was thinking that too. Because yeah, guys, that's what's gonna happen.
Because the guys, the RT-PCR test is really painful.
Yeah. Well, that was fun for me today.
My nose is like, oh my
3K for 6 months. You really need to budget. You need a safety fund just in case. Yeah, and that's what I was saying with the guy. I was saying that like he sent it to me. And it was
No, 3K for only 1 and a 6
He said for
weeks.
he said for 6 weeks.
Not 6 months.
He said 6 weeks, but you now what I was saying was like you can do it for 6 months if you're in the province and you're not going nowhere. There's guys that come out here and live off of that for 6 months. Yeah, some guys that come live off 3,000 for 6 months in the province. But
But if it's your first time to visit the Philippines, just to let you know, guys, I
Yeah.
was in Thailand and working. I want to
Sure.
visit my
come
family.
here, kid.
I look so crazy.
Oh yeah, yes.
My eyes is like all over the place.
Yeah. Okay, she took the hair out. She looked crazy.
It's, I was upset.
Jay,
Like I'm crying not because I'm
Jay,
just
make sure the
crying.
Wi-Fi is straight. Yeah. Well, the thing is this, guys. Where we moving to, right? Guys, I gotta let you know this. We're moving to the internet speed 100 Mbps. 100 Mbps. It's like the lady saying, no, you can't have this paradise. Guys, where we're moving to, remember I was in Puerto Galera, like, it was in like June? It's literally 45 minutes from Puerto Galera. I'll be over there by Puerto Galera. So instead of saying, hey guys, come see me up in Manila, like, hey guys, come see me. I'm at Puerto Galera. Yeah, 100 Mbps with rents. There's places there 5,000, 3,000, 6,000 pesos a month. It's like, you know the guy that sells,
I can't leave.
the guy that at the auction, everybody remember the auction, like, oh, you know, 45, 3,000, 4,000, 2,000 pesos, 4,000. It's like that. It's like that with rents. It's nuts. And then, guys, I'm trying to find all these. I'm gonna get up there and show them.
I think what we should do is if ever this one is not gonna happen, goodbye 8K and no swab test.
If what?
If she wasn't approved.
She can't keep my dream profile exactly. Wow.
If she wasn't approved, if she didn't approve this one tomorrow, we'll go back to Manila and then I don't know, maybe you find I'm happy I didn't tell to the owner yet that we're leaving.
They believe me?
That
Oh,
we're
yeah.
leaving.
I know. I'm happy you didn't either. Yeah, but yeah, it's definitely a gold standard in the Philippines. And guys, the place where we want to go, they just built a brand new. They have a tower there. Like, you know, internets need towers. It has a
Globe
tower,
Tower.
a globe tower right there in the middle of the place.
And you can also,
It's
we can also transfer or converge, which is 200 Mbps. We can
Yeah, you
transfer
can transfer out 200
because it's
Mbps
available now there.
speed there.
That's the reason we're gonna stay in the city, guys. Because
Yeah.
if we stay in my own town, the internet there is so slow, super slow.
Well, no, we're gonna we still gonna get internet there.
Yeah, but
Satellite.
it's hard. It's hard like right away. Like
Yeah.
you need to
So
build a
take time.
house.
Yeah, I know. You can live really cheap in the Philippines. Live in the province. Eat Filipino food, no AC. Yeah, no, you can live really cheap in the Philippines. You can live extremely cheap. Guys, once me and Kay build our home, we'll be able to live off like $100 a month, literally.
100.
Yeah.
I thought you said $100.
No, $100. No, not 100,000. We'll literally only can live with
You
us.
said
Guys,
100,000.
we want to just live off the land soon, right? So we want to get to the point where we don't have to rely on society anymore if we wanted to. We could just say, oh, we just good here. I pay $18.99 per month for 35 Mbps speed boost to 50. Is that reasonable? Yeah, no, that's reasonable. If that's pesos, yeah, of course it's pesos. But no, that's reasonable. I'm sure I can live off very little. Yeah, I'm like that too in MJB. 100 Mbps, yeah, 100 Mbps, yeah.
Yeah, actually, we're waiting for the Starlink too, but this, if we can get a converge in the city.
Kate's just stuck on Converge.
Huh?
Kate's just stuck on Converge.
No,
No, but I'm telling you what happened, y'all.
I like the Starlink, but
out of
how
all
steady
the
it is,
companies-
this is only a test.
Out of all the companies, that was the only one that we've never had a problem with, was Converge. Did you tell the lady you had the black clip, she could have gotten the picture published? Nah, they don't care about that. They don't care about that.
No, we didn't mention that we're YouTubers, guys. We don't like to use it as
Yeah.
like we didn't mention even to the people that we're gonna look the unit. We didn't say that
You know
they
what's
doesn't
crazy?
know that we're YouTubers.
Like, she has no idea that we could help that town so much, but we're not gonna say that. Like, I don't wanna use it for things like that. Like, I'm not the guy to say, yeah, I wanna eat here for free.
Because
I'm a YouTuber.
actually, they just found out when we went to Puerto Galera, guys. They found out that we're YouTuber when we come back already. Well, they found out because
They
we're
found out when
vlogging.
we're leaving.
But the owner, the agency owner, she found out that, oh, you're YouTuber.
And then, so when we were leaving, everybody found out we were YouTubers, and they were saying, "Oh, you want to come back in September?"
getting some
and this,
free-
and that,
free,
and
I
then
know.
and then it's like, and then everything was open to us, and that's why we don't want to let nobody know, because people start acting different. You know, we want to know how a place really is before we go. Yeah, I do want my game to only get 25 Mbps where I live. Yeah, but no, can't live. They got the speeds though. And that's why me and Kay are moving to the province. We want to move to the province because of the fast speeds out there now. But it's not in Kay. And the thing is, guys, this was crazy. Where it's at, right? 3 hours away. That's where Kay's original hometown province is, and we can start working on our house.
It's okay.
So that's where it started
we're
happening.
trying to make ourselves tired because, you know.
Well, no, I'm not doing something myself tired. I'm doing just talk to them.
No, also, if we sleep early, it's like we're just gonna think about it, you know. If,
No, not me.
I'm gonna think about it then.
Yeah, I know you. Yeah, you.
I was not sleeping this past few days, that's why I'm getting some headache.
See, the thing with me, guys,
I thought it's only me, Jay.
Yeah, no, okay,
Join me, join.
Nah, I can't be sitting there depressed like that. That's why I went live too. I was gonna go live. I was gonna keep going live because I said, let me just talk about it. You know, this is like actually occurring now. Guys, like before I went live today, like before I was like, what am I gonna talk about? Because sometimes that happens, and then this happened right here. It's like, boom, all within around, what time is it now? Like around 10, when we started speaking with the lady, this is what happened, and I'm thinking about the live, and It led to this. I said, I'm just talking about it.
JK never gets sleep on Sunday nights there to be entertained. Actually, guys, going live, it's really like it's making me. I don't know when I go live alone, even my child makes me happy. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what it is because you're getting a release.
Yeah. Aside from answering your question, guys, even though
This is a nice house course. There's their tax. Hard styles. Actually would buy a house in the Philippines. That's just me. I'd rather build it. I'd rather build a house. Because you're gonna buy a house and you end up overpaying a lot of times, especially depending on where you're at. But even where we're going, right, guys? The area we want to move to, they have houses over there for like $20,000. It's like 1 million pesos. You get a house, two bedroom, driveway, everything. You know, pool area, and then you got your house. Even less than buying a condominium. 1 million pesos, you got a house. That's how it is in the province. I'm sure a lot of you guys already have homes too in the province that you're buying, and you're buying in the U.S. Where's it better to live in the budget Cebu or Dumaguete? Well, Cebu or even Dumaguete, but Cebu, because of the way Cebu is, and the way Cebu has done excellent during this pandemic. You know, Cebu just went GCQ, but for the whole time they were MGCQ. If you just build a house or build a condo, yeah. Build a house or buy into a condo that's being built. I think the Wildlife Life did that too. But yeah, if house though, I would look at homes that are already built. I build my own home. Because you can build it the way you want to build it. You can buy an architect. How much architects get? How much we're gonna pay for the architect? Was it like 15,000, right? Yeah, 15,000. We're gonna pay an architect 15,000, and we're gonna sit down with him while he draws up the plans of the home. So people are like, okay, yeah. Can you do this with this wall? All right, can you do this with that? And guys, you can sit there and like be like a kid and design your home and say, oh, I want you to do this with this part here. Okay, can you do this there? You know, can you put this there? Like, you can build your home like that. And I want to do that. Why not, right? What's the most popular car brand in the Philippines? Well, actually, the most popular is Toyota because of how reliable it is. I was telling Kay that today. Like today, me and Kay was on the streets, and we was in Kingston City, and we seen the 1995 Honda and the 1988 Toyota. There was a young guy that had the 95 Honda, and it was actually it was a cop. It was one of the patrol cops that like patrol the borders because he had an army outfit that had the 98, that had the 88 Toyota. At 20K, and you would have a house in no time. Yep, 20,000. You could actually build a brand new house. Even less than that. Even less than that. Me and Kay about to build our house for like 500. We're gonna build a house and we're gonna make another extension in the front of the house. We may do like a business extension because that's not gonna be our final house. We'll be living somewhere else. But that'd be like from where we're in Case Province. We have that house, and then we have like a business in the front. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be nice. Well, you guys are gonna see it. I'm gonna do it on my channel, so you guys are gonna see it. It's gonna be crazy. But that's the thing that I forgot who said it earlier. That's what's being. I feel like it's being stopped now, but it's not gonna stop it officially though. That's the thing. It's just like it's a sad moment. It's just like we're like right on the verge of leaving, and boom, the block is put in front of you. That's life though. Life is like that. You know, every time you want to progress, it's always a person or people, or it's always something to jump in front of you and to stop you. You just have to secure the land. Yeah, we got the land actually, Mike. We already got the land. Right, kid? Mike, we already got the land. We had the land for how many years? We had the land for like 2 years now. Okay, no, a year, right? Huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, about a year that we had the land. Yeah, we bought it from my uncle. We got the land. We got to go transfer the title to our name now. We're gonna transfer. That's gonna take about 4 months, and then once that comes, we can start building. Which probably we're already to Maduro. I'm literally right here, right now, in the Batangas, right? by the pier to get the boat to go to Mindoro. But we waiting for them to approve. Nothing, right? Nothing.
I think she's sleeping already.
Of course she's sleeping. She's oh yeah, it's up to check.
That's why we're just gonna think that it's not gonna be approved and just have a hope it's gonna approve because we're gonna lose our hope.
It's like, it's like, it's really power tripping, babe. You know that, right? It's power tripping.
I should just find people who help to approve the S-Pass. I just don't know if they're a scam. Because the girl wants me to send all the information to her. She's gonna enter everything because, I don't trust anyone.
Ani, you can't roll away from nowhere. You can't roll away from Batangas nowhere. We could this is the thing, man, Ani. In order for us to get a Mindoro, we gotta be approved in. Mindoro's the one area, like you got Cebu, like Mindoro's its own thing. Or so Mindoro's like its own island, like a big island.
Now, if ever, baby, if we're gonna get the engineer that I'm telling you, we don't need the architect because she's the one who's gonna design it for free. That's included in her package.
Who?
The girl at the Adventist, the one that's younger than me, but she's already certified engineer. Engineer. Wait, somebody question here. What do you call this? Fuchsia said, is there flood insurance or home insurance in Philippines? Don't judge them. That's a serious question.
Well, no, I think it is. I don't know.
I don't know.
It should be.
I
I think they do got flood insurance.
Actually, someone's 5-bed, 3-bath house in Bohol for $50,000. Actually, the last time I was talking about you because I know you're building a condo in SMDC and we are in SMDC Shell Residences. I know you stay there, guys.
Yeah.
I was telling Jake, you know what, Jay, Shell Residence is like it's like a hotel style.
Yeah, it was
You
good.
can, if you have a unit there, you can make it to
Only
Airbnb,
thing,
charge 2.5. You're gonna
Let me
earn
tell you
like
guys what happened. Right?
just like in Davao. Once this building is
We were staying there on the second day, right? On the second day, the last day. We staying there. I get woken up at 12. What was it, 12K? 12 to banging.
I know that it look like everybody's following us.
They were fixing up.
They're fixing the side.
Fixing up on the 19th floor. They're fixing up the rest of the units. Because that was the last floor built, of course. So they're fixing up more units.
I was waking up in the 12
The only thing was fast.
2 p.m. guys, like lunchtime, and we wake up and somebody boom, boom, boom. I said, oh my god.
They went away fast, so they stopped.
They're following us. Like we're gonna. It's crazy.
It's been a hard week.
I think if we book Shell Residences, we're not gonna book on that part because that's some part
Still
of it is
building.
not. They're still building. We need to get the other one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it took a while. But I'm just hoping me and Kate can get out. It's late. I know she went to sleep now. It's 12:43.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Huh? Which is what?
I have no hope.
Call the lady for 6,000, baby. Tell her to find a way to call the S-Pass tomorrow. Tell her to call the S-Pass tomorrow. Tell her we can give her another 1,000, right? We can give her another 1,000 to do this. Tell her to call the S-Pass and to get on. We need to find out that lady's name. We need somebody to help us. You feel me? We gotta do something because we gotta get over there like ASAP.
I asked her before. She said, "Oh no, mom, I don't know how about the S-Pass." I was talking to her earlier. She said, "Mom, it's really hard to go out of Oriental Mindoro nowadays. Going out and going back, it's really hard to go in and go out." That's what she said to me. You can feel the vibe when the person doesn't like to help.
Mm-hmm. No, she's right though. She's right. She said, it's really hard to go in and go out. And it's a sad situation because.
No, I was upset with her. And I told her our
What's going on, Jim Mary?
What's the status right now? We have complete requirements with negative PCR tests. It's too much that you can even approve it, even though we have a complete requirements with the negative RT-PCR test results. I said, what's the status right now? Just like other
So that
people
when,
earlier when you were doing live, that's why I was upset. And you know when I'm upset, I'm crying when I'm upset. I don't know why. I'm just.
yeah, no, it's fine. It's natural.
Are you in BDC? Going there at the end of December? Not sure, Arnie, because you're going to the province. Bang, bang, bang. LOL.
Yeah, but November we'll definitely be out of here. Hopefully.
Hi, the J Maverick Show. Happy Sunday and Monday, everyone. Everyone hit your channel too. It's the same name, the J Maverick Show. Hey,
Yeah, it's almost like living in Manhattan.
it's the
It's almost like living in Manhattan, living in BGC. I love being out there.
Jay and I was having a social distancing class.
I love the vibe I get when I'm in BGC.
You
From
sit
people.
there.
The vibe here, oh man. The province vibe is gonna be sick, guys. Y'all don't even know.
Oh,
I was talking to a lady in Batangas, right? And Kay left, and man, she was like, "Oh well, you know, I'm separated, but yeah, oh." Asked if she did it fine. First she said no, and she thought I was joking around. And then I said, "No, I'm serious. And then she was like, oh, she was all into it. And it was like, man, she was like, "Oh, you can do that for me, sir." I'm like, you know what's funny, guys? See, they don't want this. I know they don't want me in the province. They don't want me out there. That's what it is. Because I get out there, guys. My Patreon is gonna be a dating site. My Patreon. It's like forget all the stuff you're going through out there. I'm gonna have a Patreon and I'm gonna have a dating site in the Patreon. It's gonna be if you want to find a Filipina, they're gonna be in my Patreon. Like serious. You know, because guys are going through too much nonsense out there on these sites, and they can't control them. So I'm just gonna put the Filipinas in my Patreon. They're right here. For real. Just going. Thanks for the super chat, Neil. You look tired. Coffee for both to wake up. But no, I'm serious. I'm really gonna do that. I'm gonna do it and have it to where
You look tired, but I coffee for both to
the
wake up.
Filipinas are on the Patreon. And if for you single guys out there, you wanna go to join the Patreon, you got somebody right there.
Fuchsia's Jay, have you actually we plan to create a challenge to do a reaction because the only thing is we need to make sure that the video we're reacting is not copyrighted. We actually Jay did that in the past.
We do what?
The reaction video.
Yeah, I can do
Now he
that.
said, do you guys have planned to do a reaction video?
Yeah, no, I know how to do reaction videos very well. Cause the way me and Kate edit, we know how to cut edits real good. So yeah, hard styles, we definitely want to do that on Patreon. Give a different feel. Also, I want to do different things with the Patreon too, not just collect money from people. You know, do it bigger than just YouTube.
Gerard Rudin said, hey Jay, do you have any videos of supermarket prices? Yes, Gerard, he has a lot of videos. He has some videos inside the supermarket and in the palengke.
Well, actually, hold up, I don't want to make it to straight up answering, responding to what's the name thing. I think right now what I'm doing, I'm able to talk to people. It's a good flow. Okay, what you guys do?
Nothing. I'll leave it now.
No, talk.
I'm just happy, guys.
No, she's feeling better.
You go live.
No, she's feeling better. Like, you know, it's funny. Y'all don't really understand. Like, like, this is really real. And, like, I'm even sad right now. I'm tired because I'm drained. I'm usually, I think about it, I work overnight. I work, like tomorrow, I gotta work up until 8 in the morning. So, and I'm used to doing that. But, you know, I'm drained. Actually, I've been walking a lot, so I'm walking a lot lately. Still, I'm drained from the day. You know,
Jay slept 7 hours today.
I slept 7 hours. I got enough sleep. Just going over the stuff. How you doing? Don't think my girl would be happy if I join your Patreon. Well, no. It's not gonna be straight dating. That's gonna be different things there. There won't just be straight dating. I wanted to run my my program from Patreon, but it's not because fortunately pay everyone. But there's gonna be a lot of stuff back there.
Only guys, it's only online, no meet up or anything.
What's on?
Meet up,
What do you mean?
meet up with the girls and you guys meet there.
Oh no, I'm not gonna do. Yeah, I'm not doing the what's the name? I was gonna do something before. I was gonna have like hosted events, but I can't because the days that we happen, I just can't do it. I can't do it. It would be against everything I believe in. But I will do something on the online thing. But it's not gonna be like a thing for you to be talking to the girl and it'd be a situation the girl be asking for money. No. Like on some, you come in here and you're gonna meet her. John Thomas, thanks a lot for the super chat. Hopefully you guys get a solution to get home. Yeah, I hope so, man. I hope so.
hope you're going home.
But we may be going home to Manila, unfortunately. And only thing that's happening good, well, I felt it anyway. I felt like the noise was a good thing. It's just like, man, we can go back to home to the province. Jay at work, did you know you were going to live this time? Jay at work. Did not know you were going live. Oh, did not know you were going live this time. Yeah.
I couldn't even allow that. And I said, I don't know you're gonna be alive with this. You're still gonna be alive.
Well, be allowed.
Jay, the way you read it, it's nice.
Yeah, work did not know you were going live this time. Yeah. I'm sorry, I am going to get out of it. But no, I had to go live. I almost did. I went live a little bit late, but I almost did, but I had to.
Jay sleep in the morning, guys, so we are waking. We just started a little bit because we travel, but
Yeah.
we have a lot of energy at night, guys.
We traveled. I've been walking like crazy, but I haven't been putting it on the channel. But no, thanks a lot for coming, Ismail. Thanks a lot for coming, man. But today, who knows, man? And this lady, the crazy thing, she went to sleep. She went to sleep, and now in the morning, I'm hoping that she gets up and she's just like, I want to be nice today, right? I want to be nice. But it's what they're doing with the province, guys. It's what they're doing with the province. The gatekeepers are keeping the gate. And it's bugged out because Manila's everything's open in Manila. Everywhere is open to Manila too. They're saying, oh, Manila, come in. Because Manila has some of the lowest numbers in the Philippines right now. And every other place in the Philippines is saying millennials, not millennials. What they call people from Manila again? What they call people from Manila? What's the name they call them? I don't know.
Millennials?
Yeah, millennials. So
Millennials.
millennials.
Those are the,
Millennials.
yeah, new generation.
Yeah, millennials. Millennials.
What are you trying to say?
Like, people from Manila.
Manileños.
Manileños.
Manileños. Are you right?
Manileños. Yeah, Manileños. Come in. Thanks a lot for the super chat, Kendra.
I need to do a, guys, we need to do a research.
To do. You will do great work. Yeah, have a good one.
Oh my God.
It's different problems. No, it is, Mike. You have to travel, especially over there. But the thing is, we like that because we're still right there. This is the thing, right? Say if we're right there, right? We're in Orange Mindoro. And we're right at the port where we can catch the boat. Right there. Once you catch the boat, we're right there in Batangas. It'll take us 3 hours from Batangas to get to Manila. It'll take us 3 hours on the boat to get to Batangas, or even an hour with fast cat. It takes an hour. Then it takes us 2.5 to 3 hours to get to Manila. So we'll still be 4 hours to 5 hours away. Not bad, but we're still in the province, But then the good thing about that is we're gonna be 3 hours away from the province where we're gonna be building the house at. That's gonna do wonders for me. It's gonna do wonders for me. You guys will be able to see me build a new house. You'll be able to see me live in my house. I'll be living in the house while building a new house. You guys will be able to see all of the people in that area. You'll be able to see the ladies in the province. Because I'm going to show, if everybody knows me, I'm live in action. I'm going to go talk to them. Like, it's going to be live. Like, and I'm going to do some of the stuff. I probably can't do it live, but yeah, I'm going to be like, I'm going to turn it up out there. And it's going to be exciting.
So you're saying that the lady guard is flirting on you?
No, she wasn't flirting.
We have fight later, Jay.
Oh, somebody said that there?
I'm joking.
Oh, you said it. Oh,
I just
somebody
said it.
Oh,
I'm
no.
not reading it.
No.
Because she said, when it's going to be like this, when left, the girl,
What are you talking about?
the lady guard today.
No, I said she started telling me everything when you left.
I was
Did you
teasing
go
her
for a
because
couple
she's
more places?
showing me attitude. At first I said, Ate, she looked like this to me, like up and down. I was like, what is that?
She did?
Yeah, when I first entered. That's why I was teasing her. Ate, why you look at me like that?
Oh no, she's like, you know.
No, because in the province, guys, in Manila, people like doesn't care. But when you're in the province, people are always like looking at you like.
No, but in the province, because Batangas is like the province too.
Yeah, I know.
Batangas is like the province. But no, when I was talking to her, it was different. You guys know, usually when I ask ladies questions in Manila, sometimes they be stuck up. But I asked them anyway, I don't care. But in the province, when I was asking her, she was just like, open book, Kay. Kay came and she was telling me everything already.
Yeah, what she said?
No, she was like, oh, well, yeah, you know, I'm separated and this, and that. She told me everything. I'm like, wow. She was telling me her whole life story. It was booked out. And she's like, yeah, no, I would like to meet someone. After she broke down and said, oh, I would like to meet someone. You would do that for me? I'm like, oh, yeah, I would do that for you. Like, yeah, there's no problem. It was like, man, she was open. If I'd had a camera there, I wouldn't do that to her. It was like, she was getting so deep into it. And I'm going to start doing that where, I do it now though. A lot of times I don't have a camera. And they'll start talking to me. And I get them. Or I'll have the camera where they won't be like right in their face, you know. And I think when I do that in the province though, it's gonna be much better. It's gonna be much better. Because I'll be, you know, I'll get a lot of reactions. A lot of times in the province, you're gonna find more that are gonna say, yeah, I do want to meet a foreigner. Like, where have you been all this time? Not for them to get with me, but you can bring the foreigners to meet us. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of Filipinos out there, a lot of Filipinos in the Philippines want foreigners. They want good guys, you know. And then, of course, they don't want losers. That's just any woman, you know. So they know foreigners want to come there. They know foreigners love Filipinos, and they're open. That's why the guard was like, yeah. After a while, she said, no, I'm dating a foreigner. No. You can help me meet somebody? I was like, yeah, I can. She was shocked. I was like, yeah, I'm serious. And that's a good thing. And that's why I'm going to start letting them know. No, I can help you meet somebody. If you really want to meet somebody, I can help you meet somebody. And if you're a good woman, and I'll let them know, hey, look, you know, they don't want women like this. And then I'll be able to show them the women that are in the States and show them things that are happening, explain the situations. A lot of these Filipinos need to be told this. Like, look, this is why you need to not stare off the course, not go off course, and not, you know, rebel against men and not do that because women are doing your hair. It's not working. Filipinos need to see that. Because some know, but a lot of them don't know. They have no idea what's happening in other countries. They have no idea what's happening around the corner sometimes. And they need to know. Because I think the more they know, the more they act even better. You get what I'm saying? Filipinos are already great. Think about it, guys. Once Filipinos really know what's happening in other countries, it's going to be 10 times better for the guys that want to come here. Because they're going to be like, man, that's happening. They need to act right. Imagine if a lot of these Filipinos, with the way they are now, had training. Man, I shall return. Jay, in your K opinion, what provision is safe and which one is dangerous? I just came across that. Well, which provision is safe and which one is dangerous? Well, I think the ones that...
What's this question?
No, which provision, which province
Province.
is safe and which province is dangerous? I think any province can be dangerous. It depends on how the scenarios are playing themselves out. I do think, though, like a lot of the high-risk areas, you know, were bad before, but still, not so much because in a lot of those areas, there's a lot of gyms, and a lot of those areas that are like horrible. Like I wouldn't go to what's the name, Robbie, right? Okay, I wouldn't go there like just yet. I'm sure you can go there and be fine. Maybe if you knew someone, I still wouldn't go there, and I would stay away from the areas like it show you in the States. Like I say, don't go to this province. A lot of guys still go there anyway because they know people. So really, I think as long as you carry yourself a certain way, as long as you carry yourself a certain way, you have nothing to worry about. And Harv Styles, I don't use Cash App. I don't use Cash App. You could buy me a coffee. Kay posted buy me a coffee? Yeah. But I don't use Cash App. But
thank you for the super chat, Candy.
Yeah, thank you for super chat.
Thomas and
But Katabato, it's no good.
And we post
Yeah, there's certain places that are just no good.
coffee.
They're but for the most part, see, because the videos that I make, a lot of times those things don't happen in Manila. You know, when I talk about, you know, like don't be like, mind your business, or don't be that foreigner that, you know, over talks. What I mean by over talking is don't be that foreigner that, you know, starts an outrage that'll be in a province and complain to the Baran guy about the noise that your neighbor's making. That's how you get killed. Things like that happen in the province. It can happen in Manila too, but most of the times it happens in the province. Like, you guys remember what happened with the neighbor that was having, the cop that was having a dispute with the neighbor and the son, and then he turned around and shot the son in the head and shot the neighbor in the head. It was crazy. Stuff like that happens in the province. That wasn't in the city. That was in the province. You know, like things like that don't really happen, but it can every once in a blue. But it doesn't really happen. More things like that happen in the province. But yeah, you have to just tread lightly, but you'll be fine though. For the most part, Philippines would be the safest place you'll have been to. But you know, just don't step on anybody's toes. Don't step on anybody's toes.
And just always be calm, guys.
Yeah, be calm and always have an eye for danger. Sometimes it's hard, but you gotta kind of smell situations. You know, like you gotta smell trouble before it comes. But you can though. You know when something's about to go down. You know when something's about to go down. Like for instance, the other day I was this happened in Manila though, but it happens in the province too. You'll see disputes, like I seen a dispute where me and Kate were walking actually, and like it was like a whole two families were having like a big fight on the side of the road. But me and Kate said we just walking by. But still, I usually don't stop at things like that because that'd be when somebody gets shot or something or stabbed, or somebody want to stab you, and you know how things like that happen. I usually walk away from that type of stuff in the Philippines. I don't stay around and watch it. Province is easy as long as you're cheerful and don't drink at the wrong times and don't give your and don't let me see and don't give your position away. Yeah, that's true. That is so true. But and don't get caught up. And like I said the other day in the video, being too nice. Because being too nice, especially in the province, you know, because this is the thing what happens when you're too nice. You're going to pull away. People are going to feel you nice. People feel like they're supposed to get something after a while. They feel like they're supposed to. They feel like they're entitled to it. From what you're giving them, they're entitled to it. The key to getting around the Philippines is knowing the right people or person in those areas you're looking to explore. Be peaceful and respectful, no arrogance. Yeah, that's true. Definitely be peaceful and respectful, no arrogance. You know, and that's how I like to carry myself here.
Just be calm, guys, because sometimes it's not everything is gonna be happen on what you like. What do you call this? What do you call that word when you say it?
Mm-hmm.
It's not everything that you wanted. You expect that you expect in your country will be the same in the Philippines.
Yeah, no, that's true. Actually, nothing's gonna be the same. I'm talking about it today, guys.
That's gonna be some of the culture shock.
Yeah, it's gonna be a culture shock.
You're gonna get used to it. Just
You know what's crazy? The first time when I first realized The Philippines was like this. It was a big culture shock. I was like, wow, it's not fair here. And I couldn't believe it. I couldn't get it over it to go, wow. Think about it, y'all. Think about, you from the US, and then like what I'm going through right now. The lady's holding our future, not our future, man, we can still do it. But she be holding up. She's holding the future for the next 2 months in her hand right now. Because if she doesn't approve this, you think we're going to turn around and go get another S-Pass so fast to go back out there?
Yeah, it's too much.
Why would we do that?
Actually,
So that means for the next 2 months, we stuck in Manila. That's the part that's stressful. That's the part that has Kay to tears. Because Kay wants to leave, so do I. So do I. I want to get out of here too. Like the next plans, like me and Kay going to the province now, the plans just increase. Jay, what
They were
place
gonna
can you?
wait until once they announce the time they announce about the quarantine classification around November or December, we need to catch it right away.
I know.
Then we leave. I'm happy I didn't say that we're gonna start packing now. Some clothes. We're just gonna leave some clothes that we're like a backpacker, babe. Wear the same clothes. So guys, if you see us wearing the same clothes, because we're doing a backpacking right now.
Listen, Jay, what place can you live better doing Guate or Cebu? Man, nothing's beating Cebu right now. That's facts. Nothing's beating Cebu. It's hard. Dumaguete may have its ups, but Cebu, just with the rules there and like, man, I'm not even exaggerating. I'm in the Philippines. You guys know. Jay gotta know. You hear other people say it, but it's real. Cebu, that's where it's at. Right now, where we want to go, it's not going to be where it's at for a while. Once we get there, it's going to be where it's at. But it's hard to get in. I'm sure it's going to open for foreigners when it opens. But right now, it's a nightmare where we want to go. Because even like what the lady said, yeah, it's hard to get out and come back in. Like, and then me and Kay have to go out and come back in. So it's wild. It's kind of like we should have packed all our stuff ready to move already. So we could have had a truck bring it over there. Because say if we get in now, guys, it's like we're not going to be able to get back in. We get in, we got to go find that lady and bribe her. I'm being for real. I'm not even like...
No. Once we go in and we find a unit, I'm going to request for subdivision ID. So we have an ID.
Yeah,
so when we come back, we have an ID for that.
That helps us. But if we get in, we need to go find where that lady is, okay? And not giving no attitude. We got to sweet talk her and...
I'm not pointing anyone, baby.
Yeah, I'm off some good shit.
I'm not gonna...
You're not gonna what? You crazy?
I'm gonna find her and talk to her.
Grease some palms.
I already know her Facebook, but I'm not messaging
No, you gotta grease some palms. You okay?
What? I'm not like that, baby.
You're not like that. I'm like that.
No, babe. Sometimes you just things you just to let it go.
Babe,
as long as
do you understand what grease palms is? You understand what greasing palms is?
What?
Greasing palms.
What is that?
Okay, what do I do all the time? What do I always say?
I don't know.
I say people in the Philippines don't tip, so what do I do when I'm out here? I tip, right? So what do you think I mean when I say greasing palms?
I'm so low battery.
I don't know how much choice I am. Okay, when I say greasing palms, can you like making sure she's paid off, right?
No.
Make sure her pockets line, okay?
No, she's old lady, babe.
I know she's old. See? Oh boy. Okay, I don't understand. Okay, so Filipino.
No, babe. Sometimes once it's done, just
Once it's done.
No, I mean once you approve it, then it's done. I don't want to.
Okay, we gotta leave and come back up.
Baby, once we're able to enter, I'm gonna do my best to ask for us an ID there before we leave.
Okay.
Because once we get the
I'm going to see her.
no, well, you need to see the room. What are we gonna say to her?
We're gonna say to her.
She's gonna be she has an attitude already.
Not with me, watch.
No, I don't want to create any.
I'm not creating nothing. I'm creating a lovely friendship. If somebody tell Kay. Okay.
Showing my face here.
I'm not showing your face. I can't even show your face. I'm not turning around.
Are you in it now?
Yeah, grease her palms, Kay. I will marry her the next time, God willing. If she's older, she's used to that way. She should be alright though. I can get it though, Dexter. I can get it. Give it a charm.
No, sometimes you just feel it go dates.
No, I'm not. They're not to my animosity. Kate back living. Okay, I'm living in the Philippines all this time. They don't go over like. They don't go over there and start barking at us.
You're gonna fight for everybody.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I want to have a peaceful life.
No, I'm not.
Too much trouble.
No. You know why Kay feel like that? Because Kay hears it from me all the time. Not like I'm gonna go around and flip on Kay, but every time I get, because I talk about the situation, I'm like, it drives her nuts. Jay, you talking about something? Oh man. Kay loves me though. She loves me. Life is definitely hard on me. It is.
Very hard.
No, it's not hard like that. It's like she loves it. It's exciting because we always have something going on.
It's not exciting.
It is. It is. Okay, women drive for that.
No.
Yeah, woman. That's a woman's nature. They drive for excitement. So you have excitement with me. You don't have to go out looking for it from no other dudes. You got a little excitement right here. No, K is Dexter, man. Fuchsia's K. All of y'all. K is really stressed. I'm stressed too, but man, K is really stressed.
No, because Jay is stressing me. That's why I'm stressed, guys.
Yeah, I do have a bit of gator in me, but I'm trying to get rid of it. Man, God is
You have a
definitely
little what?
gator.
What's gator?
Like her, like the griminess, like snapping.
Yeah, a lot of snapping, guys. And Kay deal with it. This is a nice, I'm more solo. See, we're just gonna stay for 4 nights.
I mean,
13,000.
13,000 what?
If you wanna stay like in an Airbnb, it's too expensive.
Yeah, I know. 13,000, right? That's the
For
Quezon
that.
City.
Just 4 nights. Oh no, the one in Quezon City is cheaper. It's what 1,500, but that's 1,499. The
How
one
much
I'm
for
looking
for
at.
4 days?
Huh?
How much for 4 days?
Alright, so let me solve that.
No, because we may stay in the one in Quezon City and go back to another.
So she has an 80 Mbps.
Yeah, she got 80 Mbps.
We just stay in our condominium that we're paying for 18,900 for only weekend.
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday we can stay there.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing, y'all. Let me tell
We're
y'all.
like nomad.
Let me tell y'all.
I'm happy that you're okay now. You okay now?
Me?
You feel better?
Yeah, I'm fine. I was worse than K. That chick is to leave once you start snapping and come back when you realize you got off. Now, let me tell y'all what happened with K, right? With K, I forgot what I was going to say. Huh? You think they can hear us downstairs? You think they can hear us downstairs?
The what?
You think they can hear us downstairs?
Huh?
You think they can hear us downstairs?
Maybe this one, the one beside you, baby.
It's concrete. They can't hear us. Because we never hear the neighbors in our place. I don't know if it's bulletproof. I said bulletproof. I don't know if it's soundproof though. Maybe G took his way. His way is way better than track. Yeah, it is. It is better than track. Cebu was great. My first marriage honeymoon was at the Virgin Beach Resort on the top of the island near Lake there. I would love for it to be a one-way trip ticket.
Signal is too slow.
Yeah, well, it's working fine for me.
No, my phone.
Thanks for the support. Will you buy a TikTok? Actually, yeah, I'm gonna get a trike, man. G. That's the plan. I'm gonna get a trike when I get to the province.
If we get the
If I get to the province. No, because when you're in the province, I know you guys know that's the thing to have. I want a trike. I'm gonna get a car too, but I want a trike. I'm really gonna province it
It's
out.
like you're from the province, you can even go back to your own province.
Yeah. It's COVID, man. They locked the province down. It's because Manila was over-reporting. That's what happened. Manila was the one place that was like, oh, But then now everybody getting no cases now in Manila. Manila has one of the most cases around. But no, that's just bringing the Philippines back. It's because of Manila, the way Manila's performing. That's why it's gonna open soon. It's just these other provinces need to get on board. Like Cebu is leading the way for the Philippines. It really is. Like Cebu, I tip my hats off to them. Cebu is really leading the way for the entire Philippines, and the rest of the Philippines needs to look at Cebu and what they're doing, and get on board.
We're just gonna go to Cebu, guys. We're staying in Cebu now.
Yeah, I may actually do that soon. Like if we don't get in, I may consider going somewhere like that for a month, you know, and just going out there to Cebu, right, Kay? Like, what do we really need? What, the computer? Just our clothes, really. We should take our clothes and go.
Actually, our clothes is back for a few days already.
Yeah, our clothes are packed for a few days. We gotta pack our clothes up.
Because after this, guys, we're gonna go. We're not after province. We're gonna go back to Manila, but we're not going back to our condominium. We're gonna stay in another Airbnb.
Yeah.
So Jay can sleep in the morning.
So what may happen is this, right? Because I can't stay in my place anyway. Because let me tell you what happened with the guy, right? Because this was on Friday. It actually was on Saturday. The guy was supposed to be working on the house upstairs, right? He was allowed to know, just like you heard in the video before. It was a boom, 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 but it was like small tapping during the tiling, and it was annoying just because we already feel it, what I went through. In case they're like, no, I'm gonna go play to that, and it wasn't even loud. But and I feel it because we were so frustrated from him doing it all week, and then you're gonna do it on the weekend too.
No, I called them.
Yeah.
This is what happened, guys. Let me tell you what happened. Because usually during weekend there's no construction, right? So what happened is I was sleeping. I would sleep early, like 2 a.m. Friday night. We sleep already. So I woke up and then I want to just continue sleeping because the whole week. You're showing me?
No.
The whole week. We wasn't able to sleep properly. So I want to sleep like the whole day of Saturday.
Capacity, legal capacity to marriage. You gotta show proof that you're not married in the States.
Yeah,
It's
you
not-
need to get in a US embassy.
That could get done.
I'm not done telling
I know,
you.
but let you finish. I just want to talk about that. Maybe post is coming.
My story is too long though.
Yeah.
It's too much intro.
So I had to do it for Kay. They did it for free, right, Kay? Did you do it for free? Yeah, they did it for
Oh
free.
no, there's a payment.
There was a payment?
I think.
Oh yeah, I think it was.
I think it is for JJ when you're trying JJ to get some information for. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
my
free,
son's
guys. It's free. It's free.
They did my legal capacity in marriage for free?
Huh? Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah. So they, I don't know why they did it for free, but I guess they did it for free.
We're not too sure, huh?
Yeah, but anyway, I had to go to the embassy. It only took about an hour. I waited in line for an hour. They processed the paper and I was out of there, and then they gave it to me. But no, you go to the embassy and they get it to you in a jiffy. You'll be out of there in 30 minutes and you got your legal capacity marriage. But yeah, this take long. Just go there, ask for it. You have to set an appointment first. Set an appointment and then go to the embassy and get it done. And you should be able to get it.
So my story, guys. So I woke up like around 10 a.m. because somebody is. So what I did is, I still continue sleeping because I want to rest. And then in the lunchtime, I'm still doing that. So what I did is I called the admin and complained. When I called, they thought I was talking about the other building.
Mm-hmm.
They replied to me right away, like, oh, I'm sorry, because they're building something, they need to fix the water thingy. I said, no, this is in this building. And then they doesn't break the guard yet. I call again and complain, and then after that, they stop banging upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's weekend, you should not do the construction during the weekend.
Yeah, I understood where Kate was coming from. And I was just so drained. It's been, it's like that sometimes, you know. I wish it was that I was just complaining, for real. I wish I was just complaining. I would love to be just complaining and like not going through it, because then it wouldn't be an issue, but it's really happening. like it feels like it's a dream. It feels like it's a movie sometimes. From things, I don't know, just my life in general. Everything I've been through in life, just like my life is like a movie. You know, you feel like that sometimes. And Kay's in my movie. And Kay's ready for the drama. Kay already knows what comes. And she's ready for the ride. It's gonna be a good ride though. It's gonna be a good ride. Let me see if you get it from the US Embassy. With properly good documentation. Turkey hooked up the valve. That's the spot. Yeah, the valve is definitely the Turkey spot. Another pro tip for the brothers flying in with the basketball. I think you play for the NBA. Well, you'll get that somewhat. Somewhat. Especially if you're real tall. It's crazy. Like, all the guys I see real tall, I seen, you know who was out here? What's the guy's name? I seen him too before he, well, you guys seen him, he plays for the Philippines team anyway. But I seen him before he even played for the team. I guess he was playing the whole time. I seen Andre Blotch. Can you remember I seen him? Can you remember I said in the guy said I seen him in our condominium? We was in before we moved. I said, okay, he plays for the Philippines team now, for the NBA. Andre Blotch. I know you guys know he played for the Philippines team. This is before I knew he played for the Philippines team. I seen him and he was in the condominium we were saying at the UCI condominium. He had a big old fat Philippine. I'm not trying to say that against what he likes, but she was big. I was like, Andre, what you doing with that, man? You can get anything out here. It blew my mind. Andre Blotch had a big old Filipino, man. I said, Andre, you can get better than that, man. You play for the Philippines team, bro. Let me see. 1/20/2005. 2 transmissions from Ahmed. I was looking for business ideas to do in the Philippines. I remember him 12, yeah, like 6'11", yeah, Andre Blotch. He plays for the Philippines team still. International team. But cheap in the Philippines with 2 problems. Let me see. Derek A1, don't know. I don't know. I was in the US, but no.
Just guys, a suggestion to you guys. Do not trust anyone when you come to the Philippines.
What'd you say again?
Do not trust anyone.
Do not trust anyone? Why is that?
I just don't trust anyone.
Oh, okay.
I hate people. Just kidding.
Kay doing a video, stand-up video on my channel?
Hey guys, for the most part, do not trust anyone in the Philippines.
Okay, Kay.
For the most part.
You gotta be good.
Yo, don't trust anyone.
Kay's doing a video for Monday.
Nobody will watch it.
They'll watch it.
That music. I'm gonna copy Jay. What's up, yo? What's up, yo?
That gotta be good.
We are here in
I like to make
Batangas.
sense. I like to make sense when I talk, Kay.
I'm here in Batangas. I don't know what to say no more.
No, but now I did this because I don't really want to make a video about it. That's why I did it talking now. I didn't want to make a video about this because it does come across like that. It really does. It comes across like Jay's just complaining. It really does. And it gets taken the wrong way. It gets taken the wrong way. And
Copycat. I'm a copycat.
yeah, true that. Well, can't even drink.
We'll say to, for the most part, we'll take like we say, for the most part.
Can't even drink the U.S. tap water. Yeah, they added fluoride in it. I heard. I think they've been adding fluoride in the water, U.S. tap water. But yeah, the water here, we and Kay filter our water. But they have the filters out here. They filter the water. Now you get it from the water station, and the water's good already. Yeah, you get it from the water station, and you We actually had to buy water from the store. But we went to SM, we got the Jollibee. We had Jollibee for dinner, had to do it. That was the only thing that was open. Actually, I'm going to eat the rest of my chicken in a little bit.
Yeah. I was telling Jay, like, we're gonna get sick of this traveling, like eating bad food.
Yeah, I know, eating bad food. Yeah. We're not gonna get sick though.
Only thing, that's the only thing that open. Like.
Yeah, that's the only thing open. We had no choice. Sure that well, copycat. Florida has red algae. If you leave it alone 2 days, yeah, the water stays in the water. Yeah, they do.
Oh yeah, there's a little bagel here, Michael G. He said, where can I find bagels in the Philippines?
Yeah, you can find it. Well, probably not in the Philippines, no.
Bagel?
Okay, you talking about Manila?
Bagel?
Manila? Okay, you talking about province, okay? You ain't get no bagels in the province. Yeah, you think about Manila. Cebu, maybe. Manila, maybe. Davao. Provinces?
Oh, this
no.
is a question. Okay, how long is the marriage process to Jay? Well, it's not that long. Well, when we planned our wedding, that was around, we got married in March, guys, of 2016. And
But you saw when in January?
January.
Yeah.
The only thing it's long because we work at night and in the morning, we process everything in the morning. So if you guys doesn't really work, like you have no job before you get married, like you just come here and get married with your lady, it will take maybe less than a month. But there's some requirements like, oh, you need to pass this, it will take this.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a month. But the reason us it takes long because we have only short time. We go out for a few hours and then come back home. So
My sea closed Catskills Reservoir last week. They say water was brown now. Oh! Somebody's cooking a non-spray stick for my air fryer. And in the back it says it comes from the Philippines. Does every province in the Philippines speak Tagalog? No. Philippines has the most, right? Has like one of the most languages. One of the countries with the most languages, right? Okay? Has the most dialects.
yeah.
Yeah, Philippines I think has the most dialects in the world. Like, it's crazy. It's like the Tower of Babel. It's all in the Philippines. There's so many Filipino dialects that are different. It's like over 100 of them, right, kid?
Yeah, I only know
It's like
Tagalog, guys.
It's like over 100 dialects or something like that. It's crazy.
I know Ilonggo Palanga, that's it.
And then you go over the
Halong is
and then you go over to Bacola, where my boy Alice at. They speak something different over there. Then you go over to Cebu, is different there. And then some people speak Tagalog, and then Visaya, and then some people speak Tagalog, Visaya, and you know, they got Alacano, right there, and a whole bunch of so many different dialects. And then you have the and then the funny thing on top of that, then you have the Mormons that learn all of them dialects. The Mormons know that speak all of the Filipinos bugged out, crazy thing. They know every dialect, and they preach to everybody in their dialect. But yeah, no, so many dialects. It was 100 MPBS gaming. It's easy, but you want to be wired for spotters. Exactly. Well, I wire my connection to my laptop even though I have 100 Mbps because sometimes it's not stable.
We're not sure if it's more than Africa. Let me see. What country has a lot of dialects? So let me ask Google, guys. Let us Google. What country
Africa has a lot too.
More dialects.
Has the most.
Papua New Guinea is the most
Papua New Guinea.
diverse country in the world. With
Papua New
approximately 840 different languages.
840 different languages.
This is the rank, guys.
What's next? Papua New Guinea is the only one that's right.
I'll tell you tomorrow, guys.
No, this is Papua New Guinea has the most, 800.
Alright, so let's start with Papua New Guinea. It's 840. Population is 8.8. Indonesia 711. Nigeria is 517. Actually, Philippines is not even here.
Nigeria.
India is 456.
India is
US is 328.
US is 328. Yeah, so many different languages there.
There's some other languages aside from English there.
Of course. Babe, you know how much people in US don't speak English?
No, but there's Spanish. Or
of course, Spanish dominates, but still,
Mexican. So it's that.
But no, so many dialects, right?
There's Australia. Number
But
6.
they're not from US though.
China, I'm sorry, US is 328, India is 456.
Yeah.
Australia is 312, China 309, Mexico 292, Cameroon 274, and Brazil 221.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see how many dialects in the Philippines.
Yeah, how many dialects in the Philippines?
Dialects in the Philippines.
Roman's guy was born in Utah in the ranch 100 years ago. Pandemic messed up my
We said
plans.
8 only.
Huh?
We said 8
That's
major.
wrong.
Major.
Oh, major. Oh, about to say way more than 8. That's wrong.
Yeah, I know.
Pandemic was my plans to start.
I think 170. What are the 170 dialects in the Philippines?
Oh, yeah, 170 dialects. Yeah, no, some things need to make it all around the world.
There are some, they said there are 120 to 187 languages spoken in the Philippines, depending on the method of classification.
Jay, what is your advice for some who want to visit the Philippines and have a fun time? Well, me, I would say number 1, make sure to, well, I could tell you to travel, but I would say, I gotta think about that. Because me in the Philippines and I went to the islands, for me, myself, I get bored on the islands. You get bored, but now I will have more fun on the islands because I will find time to be productive. So for me, being productive would be fun to me. It's weird. I know I'm weird now, but or I would go and then I would go somewhere where I can do ATV, I can do rock climbing, I can do pretty much all of the adventure stuff. Because just going to the islands is going to become dead. But I would still go to the island. I would do all of that. I would go rock climbing. I would do mountain biking.
Mountain climbing.
I would do, mountain climbing, exactly. I would do, not diving, I hated diving. I would do like ATV, stuff like that, sports, adventure sports. Yeah, surfing. I would do all of the things here. Like say maybe go to Shergow, surf. Only thing you gotta be able to swim. Or if you don't know how to swim, you can use a floaty, but still, you gotta be ready for it. But I would go and do all those things because I feel like that's gonna be something more to do. Something more and different, because you probably don't do that now. Like you don't go surfing, and you don't go like mountain climbing, or you don't go, I wouldn't hang glide. I feel like you drop to your death. I wouldn't hang glide. I wouldn't go hang gliding. But the others I would do. I gotta go, folks. I'm praying.
I suggest for him, who's the one? Brian. Brian, I think.
Yeah.
Just travel the Philippines because there's a lot of you can learn a lot of things in the culture of the Philippines, like different tradition, not tradition, I mean culture. Like for example, if you go to Batanes is like a New Zealand in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Travel the Philippines, see the. It depends on what you like, but traveling the Philippines, experience the culture, experience the activity, experience the scenery, and you will love the Philippines. I think that's the best experience to have a memories. Like.
I think Amish is about here,
Hmm?
MJB. But somebody asked another question.
So do you think Amish, women Amish,
Oh no, I was looking for that.
scuba diving should be near the
Yeah, no, I was gonna say what Michael G said. Yeah, scuba diving. Find that's what I'm saying. Find things like that because you're gonna find something you love to do, and then you're gonna want to keep doing that one thing. Like Michael G said, like scuba diving did it for him. Like finding, like experiment when you get here, because you can be like, oh wow, I went surfing. I really like surfing. I went scuba diving. I really like scuba diving.
But it depends on your life.
Depends on you.
Yeah.
You gotta find.
If you're adventurous, you're gonna be adventurous.
Well, no, you may not think you're adventurous. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You may not think you're adventurous, and then come out here and then start scuba diving, or start mountain climbing, or something like that. That's way off the wall. Some of you, I would never do that. And you say, oh wow, I actually like doing it. Or come out here and just everywhere you go, just keep looking up the best places to go. What's the name of that? Snorkeling. You may like. I love snorkeling. You may want to come out and just snorkel all over the place. you never know. Come out here and do it.
Grumpy dude, Brian said, if you get bored in the province, you have zero imagination. Anything different can copy your mind and your time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In the province, guys, there's a lot of things you can do. There's a lot of places you can visit. Like in my province, the whole Oriental Mindoro is a tourist destination.
Mm-hmm.
So you just need to know. You're not gonna get bored if you always have plan every day.
That's why. Be mad that we can't get there. Because guys, we're gonna go out there with a drone and just we're gonna be like kids in a candy store. We're gonna have fun. And we're gonna show the Philippines. We wanna really, 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 really show you guys the Philippines. No offense to all other guys out there, or other expats. They're not really showing the Philippines like that. They just talk about what they talk about, and they don't want to go around nowhere. That's why I go around. Black guys tend to not watch those videos when I go around and do things, but I want to show that. But I know when I get to the province, it's going to change. But people are going to watch it, like, wow, Jay went here, wow, that's cool. Jay went there, or Jay went there, Jay went there, and I want to start doing that. And it would be great, if everybody watched and participated with it. I'm sure you guys will. Go scuba diving, man. I don't like scuba diving. That wasn't for me. Scuba diving wasn't for me.
Yeah, guys, if you do, can I ask them, guys, those people who do scuba diving, when you do scuba diving, is your ears paining just like when you're riding the airplane going down?
Yeah, I think so.
That, like the,
Popping.
Yeah, except popping. Because we're trying to do not scuba, but the helmet diving.
Helmet diving, yeah.
We gotta do it. We didn't try because Jay is the first one who tried it. And he said, you cannot do it. So I said, I cannot do it. As I said to myself.
No. Guys, I went down. Pressure. They got scared after I went down. There was too much pressure in my head. Y'all should have went down, but Kay, you would have felt it just like me, I know it. Because me and Kay, like my body is in hers. And she would have felt it, so I'm like, no. Apple should have went. Apple should have tried it. I was gonna let you do it. Every town is different. There are even differences between the big cities, Manila, Angeles cities, Cebu, and Davao. Each has different unique spots and activities. No, it's true. Even like you said, Angeles City, places like that, like Pampanga, it's not just Angeles City. It's Pampanga. Like you step outside of Angeles and it's just adventure. It's not just Angeles City out there. And it's wild because the guys that are in Angeles City never show. They show somewhat, but the highlight is just Angeles City. Show the Pampanga, wreck diving in Subic. Yeah, I was in Subic. I loved it out there. I love Subic. I can't wait to go back, and that's probably what we'll do. What we'll do, okay? When they close off the soft stores, we'll find places, but like Angeles City, Pampanga, Subic. That are internet, because what we were gonna do, I was gonna plan to do that, but then we just said we're gonna move to the province and because that's gonna cost money. But now, hopefully we can. I'm hoping we can. But if we can't, you gotta go back home to group and just continue to move around.
Yeah, that's why I'm happy you go live too, because because Jay is stressed and I'm stressing too. And I'm happy you go live because our mood was changed.
Yeah.
You open up. Sometimes when you're upset, if you open up to anyone or open up to me or to you relieve.
Mm-hmm.
So adventurous is using yes and blank, and blank people don't know how to swim. Thanks, my God, I appreciate.
You know what's crazy? Me and Kay, I need swimming lessons too. I can swim, but I need to swim better. And I want Kay to swim better. Because Kay, I can't teach Kay how to swim, especially in that pool we got at home. I want Kay to learn how to swim in the province. I want Kay to learn swim in the ocean, Kay. You really gonna be swimming then.
I was swimming before, but I stopped.
No.
Just kidding.
Because you don't forget.
What adventure by a bidet? What's the bidet for?
Oh, it's about to wash your butt with it. Bidet, it's not adventure.
You know what, guys? Jay loves bidets so much. One time, a bidet was broken.
Oh, it's
No.
with the spray?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, do it.
He went right before. baby. And then he said, oh my gosh, there's no bidet here. Like,
No.
he likes bidet, guys.
Guys.
Why is that? Where did we go and there's no bidet?
I don't know. It feels weird, guys. Listen.
The bidet is the
bidet is like, no, you guys don't know. The bidet, it's like you taking a shower without having to take a shower. That's like, say, if you don't feel like getting in the shower.
Jay doesn't use tissue no more, guys. He's a Filipino now.
No, I use tissue still. I still use tissue.
Okay.
If you don't.
But you have a lot of tissue.
No. I still use it, but not as much. That's the thing. That's why I like the bidet. All you need to do is dry. Guys, the bidet, especially if you like, you know, after you had a lovemaking session, you go in the bathroom, and women use it for that too. You spray it in there, after lovemaking, you want to spray it down there and wash it up, wash down there. You get out, it's like you took a fresh shower. You don't gotta jump in the shower and go right in bed, go to sleep.
I don't know why YouTube is blocking your private. Garrett said your private and YouTube held for review.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh. They won't block that. No. But you watched? Man, it's the best. You know what's crazy? In the US, they really don't use bidets. And I realized before, and that's when I realized there's a lot of stinky booty people in the US. I don't know, I'm not smoking people's butts, but no, guys, that bidet is life. Once you start using it on regular and that spray, if you've been to the Philippines, you fell in love with the bidet, you don't know what I'm talking about. I would have hated it before. I used the Tabo, that's not even good. That bidet though, woo, man, we got life changer. He just bought a new house. My brother has a bidet, yeah. So your brother's in love then. Your brother's in love. That's the man. Flush first, then bidet, yeah. That bidet, man. Whew. It's everything. Cause you know, up here really, you don't get really, like, you know, sometimes, like, even as men, right? Like, we sweat, but you don't really be like sweating like that. It's like, it's like you wash it.
In the US, and don't use
US.
Bennett? What's that?
I think he meant to say bidets.
Okay.
Yeah, no, people in the US don't use that.
You see, Garrett, I don't know why YouTube is blocking your comment. It said, just bring YPs to the Philippines, problem solved. I don't know why. Maybe because the way you type Philippines, that probably.
Oh, yeah.
YouTube thought you're trying to send a link. Cancer water bidet with the light microbes. Just bring wipes to the Philippines, problem solved. Actually, guys, there's also a seating. What do you call that when you put in the seat?
What?
When you want to poo-poo. This one, I bring it here.
Oh.
I forgot where is it.
They don't got it out there. I hope they probably got it though. Sure it is. Do you have this out there? The toilet. Should I open it? The toilet? I'm gonna open it. I don't want to waste it. The one that put on the toilet, right?
Yes. The one that you use when you sit in the toilet.
You sit in the toilet, yeah? No. Let me tell you what the case talking about. It's at the store, right? They have it in the stores too. Here it is. Look at this. This is the best thing. Toilet seat cover. You got to use the bathroom in the Philippines. You feel the bathroom is dirty. You go to the store, right? You go buy some tissue, everything. Buy some tissue. A lot of times I buy my own soap, right? From saying came out shower 3 days later. The sand was falling. They got these in the Philippines. You gotta use the bathroom. Pick one of these on the toilet. It comes with, see, it's 3 inches wide. This thing is safe too. And it covers the whole toilet. It's disposable. Toilet seat cover. See that? So you come to the Philippines, look for this. Sanacare makes them. Gotta get you some of these from Sanacare. best friend, must buy in the Philippines. You get that,
You can put whatever.
have it in your pocket, because you never know when you gotta go. It's gonna be that one day, you be like, man,
What's this, puputok?
no, I'm saying, some bathrooms in the Philippines,
Guys, if you're eating,
it's just not
stop
feasible.
eating right now, guys.
Yeah, if you're eating, stop eating, but no, it's true. So, two purposes in one, yes, exactly. You get that, put it in your bag. If you got a bag, you wear a book bag, you carry a bag around, put it in your book bag, you're good to go. Must have in the Philippines. Poo paper. I gotta make a video about this, guys. Must have. When you get to the Philippines, make sure you get this and bring it everywhere. Yeah. I don't know, you have that in the US? I have never seen one. You ever seen one? They
No, I
probably
never
got
been in US.
I'm saying to Kay. I said to Kay, you ever
Yes,
seen
never seen one. Yeah, I grew up right there before.
one? Those are a must have in any public CI. Yeah, it is.
Jay is so expert. I said one time I was like, I wanna go. I'm like, this is what you're gonna do. I was like, no, I'm so shy. Jay is so expert. Like he can go anywhere. I don't. You know, when you're sitting, you
No.
make sure it's clean.
I'll tell you what happened. I used to be
Guys,
nice.
we're gonna do a puputok right now. Puputok.
No, it's gonna be. I'm gonna do poop talk. No, I used to be nice. I used to be like, oh, I can't use the bathroom here. You know, when you're young guys, you know what I'm talking about. Then you hit a certain age, like, man, I'm gonna use the bathroom. So you're gonna figure out a way, like, okay, this is what we do. We get the bathroom, we get the tissue, I'm gonna clean it up real nice. But I don't even need this, because I'm so much of an expert. Say if they don't have this, I go to the store and buy some tissue and get to work like a doctor. I clean down the toilet first, I get the soap. I make sure I get enough tissues to clean the whole toilet. So when I leave and somebody go to the bathroom, I have to be like, man, the toilet's clean. I always need to stock that item.
Every time Jay go to the toilet outside, yes, he has
First
something
time,
detergent.
more to what again?
Whenever he went outside, he used to pupo. He's big cleaning detergent, you know, something looks good.
No, seriously, I leave the toilet. I know whoever goes in after me is like, man, that guy's clean. This toilet is clean. But no, it's serious, like, sometimes you gotta go. But that's one thing, that's a must have. Come to the Philippines, make sure you got your toilet seat covered.
Good luck to your
Professor,
exam,
what's up?
Will. Will is going to exam to do a CCNA.
Yeah, for the, CCNA.
Yeah.
IT, yeah. Yeah, good luck on that, man. What's that? Oh, that's right.
CCNA. Yeah, CCNA. So.
You know you're in the Philippines when it's lizards in the restaurants. Yeah, that's true, and you get used to it too. I'm surprised this place don't have no lizards here, because we're in the province. Well, they everywhere, even out in the province, in the city. But yeah, when there's lizards in your home, you know you're in the Philippines. There was lizards running across my living room when I first moved out here. What subject is not covered here? Oh yeah, everything's covered, Gary. Nothing's off the wall. Everything is covered. I cover everything. But no, it's only right. It's only right. It's just natural. It's just naturally like that.
What is Cisco again? I remember Cisco.
Cisco? That's it.
Is that internet?
Oh no, that's no, it is. It's I forgot what they make. But they make tons of different applications.
The professor said, see, everybody left, baby, because you talk poop already. I'm holding my poop hostage. He said, oh, I'm holding my poop hostage until I get home.
Yeah, let's just be right there with you too. Water going across the bathroom. It'll freak you out too the first time. You're like, you're using the bathroom, there's a lizard come over.
Baby, the professor has a little scotch tape put in the butt. I'm holding you hostage, you cannot talk. You cannot get out of my butt until I get home.
No, she's trying to, you gotta hit that bathroom off. You know, we need them here too, yeah? Let me see, Ken. You can?
No, just go live there.
You can, not even one of those.
Jay's scared that I'm going to finish the candy.
You're all right.
That's
Well, this here is the vegan gummies. Delicious.
CCNA is
Get
an
it from,
information technology configuration process systems is associated. Oh my gosh, too much. Ano to? IT, ano to, IT
good.
information, Will. But good luck.
So
All the
Will's
best.
learning the right thing. Because you know what? Will you perfect that? You bring your chance to upward. And different things like that. You mess around and be doing something. Doesn't matter where you are.
Don't talk when you're out of school.
Yeah, I know. No, they're going to pay you what you're worth, man. That's the thing. I know, because when I take my talents to Upwork, every time now my offers, I get offered, and people ready to pay. It doesn't matter. That's what I love about working online. It doesn't matter where you are. They're still going to pay you $20, $40, $50 an hour. You could be in the Philippines making $100 an hour, you know? It's like that. Since it's an American multinational technology conglomerate corporation. Of course, yeah, they got to go. They go from Silicon Valley here. You go, that's often. But professors sound people out. I need you to talk. I can't eat the candy yet. It's not the type of thing you eat about doing a live stream. Like eating the food the other day was better than eating this. Because it's so chewy, it's like, you can't even talk.
No, parang kasi kay you two are very thank you, Garrett.
Have you thought about doing other online?
The bottom
Yeah, I have.
is your record to take a dump in.
I have, David Johnson. What I want to do, I actually want to do something in IT, like how Will is doing. I want to do something like that, to where, because those jobs, I actually want to learn how to do SQL, right? Because guys there are getting paid $100, even other things too, $100 an hour in some cases. And me, I already have the profile to do it. Meaning, if I switch over, like, and I get offers now. I get offers now for doing certain things. I get offers now for advertising, offers now for marketing. But I don't do it because I don't have a team anymore. But I also get offers for sales. But IT, that's going to pay me that $100, $200 an hour, even $50 starting out. You know, and that's real money. You know, that's when I'll be getting. I'm going to do it on my own with my sales team, but I need my sales team to do it. But then I can even work for myself and get, you know, $100,000 a year to be chilling. Have you ever thought about trading stocks? Well, no, yeah, I've definitely thought about that, but not trading on a regular basis. More compounding than concentrating. But investment money, more about it. Would love to live there. You go soon, Michael. You got to put your mind to it, not really. I was in the military and have relatives from everywhere. Michael, you can live here. You can live anywhere, man. How is Upwork? Well, Upwork, man, it's lovely. Hold on, let me go some.
Yeah.
I'm trying to turn my computer on. I'm about to stop the live soon, y'all. Let me see if I can go live here on my computer. I'm about to get K in the back room. You got that massage ready? It took me about a year to learn this bye-bye 9 to 5 forever. Yeah. I heard that, man. I gotta get my father into it too. I have done telecommunications in the military, Fortune 500. I gotta get my father into investing. I wanna get him to invest his money. Wait, hold on, guys. Whoa.
Ikot na. Sorry.
That's fine.
Sorry. That's noisy.
Oh, I'm trying to close this. Hey, get it over here. Yeah, we got that off. I've done telecommunications, and unfortunately, I would love to, but only after I make first 5 million. Don't make goals like that, man. No, that was I had the my computer and also my phone on live at the same time, so I had a little bit of extra noise from that. Doing trade stocks, doing index funds, ETFs, and dividends for the long term. Yeah, I'm trying to get my pops into it too. He actually is about to come across some money for his house. He's coming across 200,000, but he's not into investing at all. I'm trying to get him into investing. He wanted to take some money and give it to my little brother and sister. I said, no, man, don't give them the money yet. They're babies. Let them work hard for their money. You put your money away and invest it. And then leave it to them when you know, in 10, 20 years. You give them that now. Yeah, 1 second, yeah. I'm gonna go look at something, then I'm gonna go. Well, now with you guys for 2.5 hours. I was up work. Let me show up real quick. Look at how I was up, bro. I'll show you how. I'm doing it also. I'm preparing. I'm still preparing it. I'm still working on the contract, getting the contracts for you guys. I've been held up. If you're there, I'll be contacting you soon, brother. I'll be contacting you soon to get started what we talked about. I didn't forget about you, man. It's just this week, this 2 weeks has been crazy. Hold on 1 second, I'm trying to get my computer. Hold on 1 second, yeah. I'm going somewhere else.
Thank you guys for coming, for talking to us, especially to Jay. So I don't need to talk to him. I'm joking. I am so happy you're able to calm him down because
No, because I was ready to let people have it. Case calm because I need to get into crypto. A lot of people are making a lot of money. I can't show it on here. Yeah, next time, guys. Next time. I might do a midweek live. Just started Upwork. Haven't started pulling jobs yet. Just taking things at a steady pace. No, it's gonna come, Will. It's gonna come. It's gonna start pouring in soon, and you're gonna love it when it does. It's gonna pour in, and you're not gonna know what to do. I'm going to show you guys something with this darn internet here. It's crap. Oh, it's working right now. Oh, it's not pulling up Upwork. I left to share what's going on in Upwork. The new update on Upwork, but no internet connection right now. Hey, check it out, man. Just pick what your skilled at now. If it's customer service, sales, whatever it is, there's many different things there. Or if you don't know what to do, or you don't have anything you are doing, and you think you can sell or you want to try it out, let me know. I'm gonna have some content on getting. We're gonna get some contracts for you guys. That's where I want to have we're gonna have sales contracts where you can make 200, 500,000 in one sale. Real estate, many different things. Because that's the way, really. But it's gonna be commission only. And then I have some hourly too. I'm going to give you guys, which I want to show you right now. But I can mention it over here. It's not good. The lady said 50 BPS, but it's not that. And you're going to find that in the Philippines. A lot of people that's going to tell you one thing is what this way, and it's not. And you'll learn the hard way a lot of times when you're here. That's why you're going to be careful. It's linked to my link in the best crypto is the ISO 222. They will run the new banking system and internet. I knew about that December 2019. I would have left the DMV a long time ago. Yeah, no, you probably could have been left, man. It's a new way. Even if you're doing simple things, you can make money. Like, it was one thing I was doing, I just didn't like it because it was lying. But guys, a while ago, when I first met Kay, right? One thing we did together, we had a hustle where we would me and Kay had a hustle. What we would do is we would give people reviews. So say if somebody had a new deodorant out, right? We make a review about their deodorant or something like that, and they'll pay us like $5-10. And then, before you know it, you had like 50 orders waiting. Yeah, and it's really serious like that, guys. And you just boom, do the reviews, and just let the money roll, and it just keeps coming in. We did it on Fiverr. It was just rolling and rolling, and you do another review. 2 minutes, boom, or minute. Do a review for a minute, not even $5. Boom, do another review, $5. Another review, $20. You can charge different prices for them. Like, it was hustles we did like that. It's so many things you can do online. So many different ways to get it. But that right there is on a small level. I felt it wasn't worth it. I felt it was more worth it to do what I do now. It's where you get contracts, they pay you for like 40, 50 hours a week. And it just made more sense. Seriously, Ron. Million, sorry.
Jerry Apple.
Yeah, you know what candy. They don't keep the sour one though. It is sweet. They have a sour one. It's coming like everything else is working except for work.
Baby, your internet is not so good.
Yeah, no. I'll show you guys next week or in the middle of the week or something. But yeah, guys, I have 10 years of sales experience. Yeah, CD, definitely contact me. Hold on. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna get back to all of you guys. If you guys contacted me before, don't think I'm not gonna contact you. I'm just getting things in order for myself right now. Yes, I can't even post my. Can you post my email?
Alright, guys.
Yeah, email me CD.
Assistant on the go,
Yeah.
Filipino @gmail.com.
Yeah, that's probably the best. Maybe post for Kay.
My blog yet because of this trip.
Yeah, that is a vlog.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, I forgot. I should edit. I should be editing it.
But yeah, guys, thank you for watching.
Wait lang.
Put it in, Kay. Some singers on.
Wait lang. Alright. Guys, if you know what's the email, wait lang, typing it.
What's up, Michael Miller? What's your question? You email me too if you have any questions, anything, the blackfilipino@gmail.com. If you have something you want to speak about long detail.
No, the internet is too slow.
Yeah, my internet.
Jay has SSD now, so it's supposed to be fast.
Yeah, my computer's fast.
Super fast.
It's the internet.
Because he actually opened a lot of tabs when he works.
Yeah.
But the internet is too slow.
But yeah, see y'all later. Have a good week and stay stress free. Don't be like me and Kay right now. Right now we stressed.
We don't like to share this, guys, being stressed, but this is the reality of life.
Yeah, it's the reality right now. We'll be fine.
We're gonna always so happy, and then after that, we're gonna be stressed after it.
Yeah.
We go live and then talking about sunshine and roses. I will do a stand-up video tomorrow, guys, for Jason for the movie the whole time. I'm joking.
You are? I don't mind that. I don't mind. I'll back you up.
For the most part, that's the favorite time. I'm joking, guys. Bye.
Yeah, see you next
for
video.
the members to join.
All right,
And
see
for
you
the
guys later.
F1, that's here.
All right, peace. Have a good night.
He said, we don't like to
Oh,
see
good
you.
morning. I mean, evening.
Braid browser is the password. Start that video, let's go. Right, the professor.
Sound like me in the life.
It's not ending. You may be ending here in the small one.
It's in the phone, yeah.
Let me see. You should turn off the sound. As well.